What's everybody doing? It says there's two people in here, but there ain't nobody talking. Except for me. Hmm. Now it says there's only one. Peach tree! Just got done making some coffee. Sounds like fun. So, how you doing this early morning? Hey, how you doing? Frustrated, lack of sleep. Fisherman. It says there's four people in here now. Old Oak Outdoors. How you doing? Uh, you're new here, I believe. So if you type in drop, Nightbot will drop your link for you. We're all good. Everybody's good. I'm just bored and can't sleep. Is Nightbot even working? Yeah, Nightbot's working. So, and the link is pinned at the top of the chat if anybody'd like to come up. Yeah, I understand that too. The White Strapper. Hey, Coyote, how you doing this lovely early morning? The link is pinned at the top of the chat if anybody'd like to come up. It's a nice warm morning. Actually, it's somewhat cool here. Hey, Grey Wolf. Hello, Vicky. How are you tonight? This morning? Well, actually, it's yesterday evening for you. Uh-oh. Coyote's having a heat wave. It's 43 degrees. Did the old mechanic make it in here? 37. I'm all talked out. Yeah. 10:08 p.m. here. Yep. It's still yesterday for you. It's today for us. It's 12:09 here. Uh, I'm trying to think. Peach Trees is probably 109. Grey Wolf said, I was gonna go. Yeah, you have to have over a certain amount of subs before you can go live. Unless you get StreamYard. Warrior! He probably just got home from work.
Well, I was going to go live, but then I fell asleep.
Well, that's what I said. I was like, um, I kept looking and watching. And I was like,
Sorry.
So then I got bored, and then
Yeah,
I couldn't sleep.
I got home. The wife got home shortly after me. She brought some dinner out to me. I ate that. I kind of kicked back here in this chair and just kind of got comfortable. And
Started sawing logs.
I don't know what happened for the next couple hours after that. I woke up to a message saying that my hoster that Wolf made is going to be, or has been, or is going to be featured in Olight and holsterbuilder.com.
Well, that's cool.
I'm like, cool. So that was kind of cool news. Actually, you know what I should do is send him.
You were fixing to go live, weren't you?
Nope.
Nope.
No, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. It's already midnight. I was over at Mike's Fishing Home. I'm seeing you go live, so I came over here.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting ready to end his.
I was over there, for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting ready to end his and go over to Ungley's, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a question though for you.
Who?
I might have an answer.
For that gentleman right there.
Does it have to retain to Nightbot? Then you better ask that person right there.
Okay. When he sets it up to and you write drop, what is the command, or what do you get it to do? How do you make it type the links?
I actually have all those commands. I can actually, if you have Facebook, and if you get a hold of me, I can actually send all that stuff to you.
Go to his About page, and his Facebook is there.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I've got Facebook and Instagram. If you go to my About page, you can connect me that way.
Okay.
Are you on? You just have one device going, don't you?
Me right now, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say because Vicky may be able to drop it. I can drop it if I need to.
I know that I can. Like I've already put in. If you type in Dingo, it'll give Dingo's GoFundMe page.
Mm-hmm.
I already set that up, and I figured that out. Hopefully, it works. I haven't tested it yet.
Yeah, it's like,
but when he, I know
Alvin,
drop, but how do you make it
the message?
The links. That's all I really need to know, because
you put in $, close parentheses, user, close parentheses, and space to drop their link. I've got all of it. I just need to. I'll send it to you.
You have to message me because I've already forgotten.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Let me go. Let me go in here and I can do it real quick.
Well, you don't have to do it right now.
Well, I mean, I can send it to you from my computer.
Hey, I just dropped his Facebook in here.
Okay.
Oh, my wife said tomorrow I'm going to do a live and she's going to shave my beard for our 30th anniversary tomorrow.
Get this open.
I looked at her, laughed, and ran for the garage.
Do we need to come up with a beard chastity belt?
I'm thinking so. I'm afraid to go to bed now.
Okay, hold on.
I always wait till she goes to sleep before I go to bed.
Yeah, but she probably gets up before you.
Yeah, but the dog will move in between me and her and wake me up.
Damn.
But she keeps threatening to shave it.
I'm getting there.
Ooh, this is a little bit different than what it was earlier. There's only 7 people in here now. Earlier, I couldn't get below 15 to save my life.
Mickey's.
I sent a link to Wolf. I'm hoping he'd come over here and explain more about the holster thing because I don't understand completely. He sent me one thing saying they're
Hey,
Olite.
Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting.
Okay, I sent you a friend request,
Cool.
and then of course I'll have to get off here to actually send you the picture because I took a picture of it because I knew that Backlash needed it too, and I sent it to him.
Yeah, if he shaved his beard off, he looked like he was 29 instead of 89.
Well, if I was born one day later, I'd only be like 12 or 13 years old.
Okay.
Instead of 51.
You were born in the leap year, weren't you?
I was born February 28th.
Brutal Bob! Good morning.
Hey, Brutal Bob. Wait a minute, he went too fast. Use the rabbit call to get a fox. Yes, but we don't have foxes right where I'm at. Oh, and guess what the wife wants me to cook tomorrow night? My special hamburgers. Wait, that's too bright. Let me turn that down. There you go. Look at those. I'm gonna be grilling burgers on the smoker tomorrow. But I'm gonna make sure I had all the clippers and razors tonight.
You better put them under lock and key.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put them in the camper. She can't get into the camper.
I sent you a message so it'd be easier for me to find you later, and I'll just send a picture of everything.
Excellent. Oh, I shouldn't have taken that nap earlier. Now I'm gonna be up half the night, just wound up, ready to go.
Not me. I'm gonna get up early and go fishing in the morning, hopefully.
Well, she came out, asked if I wanted something for dinner, and I said sure. And so I just kind of sat here, and next thing I know, she's standing over me, going, "Are you going to eat or not?" um. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sure.
Brutal Bob, what's up? Brutal Bob and Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting, what's up?
I wanted this. Yeah, I've got a couple rabbit calls that I use, but there's foxes on the other side of the mountains. I don't think there's foxes this area. And yes, I am 51. Gray Wolf said, "You're 51, Coyote?" He'll be 53. The bad thing is, my dad's birthday is on my anniversary.
Well, that helps you keep from forgetting.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Unfortunately. Oh, that's my chest is.
Cody, the guy that was on your live last night was interesting. I
Yeah,
took everything I had to keep my mouth shut.
yeah, that I
I'm
was
guessing you're referring to Deal Hole.
Yeah.
I was hovering on the button.
I was waiting on it. I thought any minute it was going to happen, but it never did. And I'm like, okay.
But I kept trying to be nice about it and all. And at one point, I kind of told him, "Look, we don't talk about that here."
I don't know.
And I mean, I was like, "Say something else, and you're gone, buddy." And then he kind of got quiet, and I was like, "All right." And then he'd start up again, and I was like, "Dude."
Yeah, when he got off, I was gonna hop back on, and then you ended it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got off right before he ended it. I got
he
off.
was in the basement. He was in the basement. And I was like, I gotta end this before he starts trying to get back up here even more. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm done.
He about passed out.
Huh?
He about passed out. A few more minutes and he'd been out. He was to that point.
Well, I was trying to be nice, but he would every once in a while get right up to that point that I was like, no, 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 no. But then he'd kind of calm down, and then he'd get rambunctious again. And it was like, but live and learn.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
I did. So I kept reading the chat, trying to keep everybody, because I knew what was happening. So I just tried to keep reading the chat to keep everybody off of him, and it was insane.
I I I saw some of the chat. I couldn't keep up with all of it, but
I barely did.
I know he was irritating a few people in there.
Yeah. Well, needless to say, anybody that has a wrench, if he comes over here,
Yeah, I think I already took measures. As long as I did it right.
yeah.
Mhm.
Because I mean, I got to be honest with you. This is a family-friendly channel, so I can't have all that. I mean, it's bad enough I let Vicky in here.
Hell, I was thinking it was
The
bad
only reason why I
enough
said
that
that's because
he
she's
lets
over
me in
there,
here.
ha ha ha, and laughing, and yeah.
Gray Wolf asked a question.
What was the question?
What did I miss about Dilho last night?
Well, what he really made me most mad about was when he was talking about catching coyotes alive and using them, and I was like, yeah, no. But then he started drinking more and more, and he just got rambunctious, and it was like, if we were in the bar drinking, that would be one thing, but here, no.
Well, we used to have a program here in Texas where we would catch coyotes alive,
Mm,
and we'd have to pull them out of the cage and hold them, and they would basically insert the game wardens would insert a tracker on them so
yeah.
that they could figure out better means of how much they need to be controlled and where they're going.
Well, that's one thing.
He was talking about catching them and taking them, and letting dogs chase them and stuff. Some
Yeah,
guy wouldn't pay
he
for
wants
them.
to use them as training purposes for
Probably fighting dogs.
fighting dogs and stuff. Yeah, and yeah, no.
You do have a point, Bob. Speaking of, she's probably fixing to come in because somebody done rattled her cage.
I, I was trying to be nice to the guy though last night, but
I know. I seen it
Listen,
all over your
Troy.
face, man. I just sat there and was waiting, and it never happened. It's going to happen any minute. He's going to throw him out or something, and
well, he just would take me up to the line and then just kind of back off.
mm-hmm.
Go
Yeah.
right up to the line and then back off. And it was like, it. Okay, you're gonna calm down. Okay, if you're gonna stay calm, we're good. And then he'd start up again, and I'd be like,
Yeah,
but I, I just, it's hard for me to go. No, go away, because I just don't want to
Your boy
the
Troy.
wrong person off.
right.
Hey Troy, how you doing?
Joy.
Because I mean, if you make the wrong person mad, I mean, it could be an issue for a while.
Right.
And so you have to do it diplomatically, as we learned in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now they say just call it politically
Well,
correct.
whenever he first came into your chat, I went and looked at his channel,
Uh,
and I could already tell that I didn't watch any of it or anything, but I could already tell by the way what he was doing on his own channel that yeah, he's
see,
not
I
gonna
couldn't
mesh well.
I couldn't go to the other his channel and see it or anything. Well, I was still confused about what I was doing, and so. But next time, if you see something like that, feel free to message me off site.
I did.
I missed it until later.
I put it in private chat.
I,
I was
I
like, yeah, he seems okay, but yeah, it's mm-mm.
yeah, I noticed that at the end of the thing, and I was like, damn it, I got to remember to check those things. I'm
Yeah.
learning.
See, I was gonna send you a message on. I was either gonna send you a text or messenger, and I was like, well, if I send him a text, everybody's gonna know he just got a text. If I send it on messenger, he may not be able to hear it over the other.
Y'all sound like robots. Do I sound like that too?
Nope, you sound good. Arkansas Wildman, how you doing?
Hey, hey, hey,
Mm-mm.
Arkman.
Nope. I'll be back. I hear robots.
I know I was cutting out earlier today when I
Nothing
was
yet, text
driving.
on the back 20. How you doing, sir?
I was watching your live earlier.
Oh yeah, he had him a crowd in there. I was like, cool.
Just sitting back watching it. Mm.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know.
Oh, don't start that.
Someone on the phone.
That's cool.
How long was your last live stream, been, man? Like 5 hours or something?
Oh, yeah. I think it was like 6 hours, wasn't it, Matt?
What, mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Earlier today.
Yeah, it was like 6.5.
And I
6.
was in. I heard you talking. Um, you were asking, or you were talking about at a certain time they cut you off. It's 11 hours 59 minutes.
Yep, it's at the 12-hour mark. Yeah, somewhere
Yep.
right in there.
11 hours 59 minutes. They cut you off, and anything over that does not count. So what you do is you stop it
Howdy,
at
Clayton.
11 hours
Mm-hmm.
and then restart it, and then you can call it a 24-hour live, and you just
Yeah, I think you
stop
got
it
to. I
for like
think there's
a
got to be
minute and
like
then
10 minutes in between.
oh really?
I think.
Okay.
I didn't know about that, but I know that it's 11 hours 59 minutes is the max that you can do to count as one live stream. Then you have to end it and apparently wait 10 minutes and then start again.
Yeah.
So, but I knew it was 11 hours.
Yeah.
Push the button and go.
Push what? But
Mm-hmm.
I push the button on the truck and it starts. And we
You got a
go.
button on your truck?
Yeah.
I wish I did.
You know, I went back and
I
looked at
took
my
it off.
live last night, and somebody asked me a question, and when I answered it, I know what I said in my mind, but what came out my mouth wasn't the same. I said I'm happy about my truck and all,
Hi,
but
Miss Malachi.
it was I'm happy about getting my truck because I didn't have to get a cosign. I didn't have to ask for help. I got it all in my name. I
Yeah.
have worked for 15 years working on my credit, and I finally got it good enough that I could get my own vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Question was, what was your greatest accomplishment outside of Facebook or
YouTube.
outside of YouTube last year?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking in my head. It didn't come out that way, but yeah, I my credit score was outrageous, and now I'm like almost 800.
I need to get mine up there. That's for sure.
Dedication.
Yeah.
No more stopping at the gas station getting snacks. No more cigarettes. No more beer. No. I mean, I got to have my Coke because that's a medical issue. But and I got to have my my snackies.
Mm-hmm.
Got to have snackies. Oh yes, and your snackies too. He's looking at me like snackies. I like snackies. But yeah, I worked hard at getting it back and good. And when we went to the dealership, I said, "Run it as just mine first. I want to see if I can do it." And he comes back, dude. You came back flying, and I'm like, sweet. So that's what I actually meant to say last night, but doesn't always connect.
Right. There was a lot of stuff going on with that one guy anyway. I know what you meant.
Well, with
And the
Dell
smoke stuff
there, it
is
was
his
hard
medical
to stay
stuff.
on track.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, you're okay.
Having Dell there, it was hard to stay on track of everything too.
All right, y'all mind the chat for a minute.
Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting says, congratulations on your vehicle, Coyote.
Thank you.
Vicky says, nice.
I did not want to get a new vehicle. I wanted to put it toward other things, but when my other truck blew up, it was like, well, got to do it.
You gotta do what you gotta do. That's true. No, that's how I am.
I made a short video. I think I called it "Stuck Like Chuck on the Side of the Road" or something like that.
Yes, you did.
Mhm.
The F-150 2003 went kaboof. Scared the bejeebies out of me. I stopped that thing on a dime on the side of the road.
Mhm. I haven't had one break down on the side of the road, but I've had a few break down. That's for sure.
Thank you, Clayton. I work at keeping it. My wife says it gets too poofy, so I have to brush it to make it not so poofy, because I can't really put beer oil and stuff in it because I'm allergic to that type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Wendy.
Just United States just said, what's up?
She got me this stuff. I tried it out, put some in the beard, brushed it all in. About 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, I'm sitting here going, ow, ow, ow. I ran to the shower, stripped down. I'm scrubbing my face. She's all, just shave it. I'm like, hell no, I'm not shaving the beard. I'll wash it off before then.
I think she laced it with itching powder.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised. But the other day, I had brushed it really good and got it all nice and smooth. I walked in there and she goes, I don't know what you've been doing, but that's looking kind of good. It's a little long. You need to trim this bottom section here. And I'm like, hey, no trimming.
Yeah, I can have mine, but I have to keep it trimmed. My wife kicked my butt. I've already tried to grow it out, and I can't. She won't let me.
After a certain point, you just don't care.
That's true.
But I tell you what, worst I got in trouble recently is other night I was out here playing around with my beard, and she didn't know that I'd gotten these hair bows. And so I was out here brushing off my hair like this. I goobered that one, didn't I? I had it all done up like this. And she come out, ah! What you do to your beard? I'm like, I'm trying to stretch it so it'll grow faster. She's like, no, take that out of there right now. No, get it? No. She was dying. She was so bad. But then my problem is when I take it out, it gives me that cone shape. I saw somebody say something about my beard. Oh, Coyote's beard grooming tips. Don't take no tips from me.
I'll give you a tip. Hide the clippers from your wife.
I'm going to be doing that. I got these scissors, those scissors. I guess I should have this knife too. Now, tell me this isn't a cool ass knife right here.
Yeah.
Well, look at it. It is a Japanese.
Katana.
No, it is an original Japanese fishing knife that I was given by my father-in-law. And it is pretty cool. I like it. It opens letters up real nice and straight. Did Rob leave?
Puppy was running around the house with freaking roll of toilet paper.
Scared the crap out of me. Come up on screen like that, I'm about ready to jump out. You know how you have
Yeah, good luck with that, Dave.
You know how every once in a while you have Nightbot saying things?
Yeah.
I figured out how to do that, and
Well, I'm glad because I still ain't figured it out.
I got him saying two different things right now, but I still can't figure out how to do the drop. That's the only one I can't figure out.
Clayton off fish ponds and lakes, and hopefully I'm going to make it to the river tomorrow, Mississippi River, and hopefully do some fishing there tomorrow. I'm hoping that the lake that the lake top of it's not frozen, or the top part's not frozen over on the lake at least. But lakes, ponds, and river.
Yeah. Still can't believe your dog was chasing toilet paper around your house.
No, I was chasing a dog that had a roll of toilet paper in her mouth around the house. I couldn't catch her. I had to call my daughter out of her room to help me catch the dog. She knew she was in trouble, I guess. I don't know.
I have this big laser light thing.
Mm-hmm.
It'll show a little laser like that, but then I can make it bigger. And when I shine it out further, the further out, the bigger it looks. And it's green. I don't know if you can tell it's green there, but when I put it on the small dot, my daughter's dog, both of them, they will chase this thing all over the backyard, through the house, up and over the couch, run over the wife. Wherever I take the light, they're going.
Mm-hmm.
But my dog will attack them and get in their way and be like, no, don't chase the light. That is bad to do. Don't chase the light. He gets so mad at them for chasing the light. I shine the light in front of him. He just kind of looks at it like, yeah, I see it, Dad, but
all right, Brutal Bob.
See you later.
See you later, Brutal Bob. I got to go to bed early Friday night.
Oh, no, you can't go to bed early Friday night.
I'm going duck hunting Saturday morning.
But we're going coyote hunting Friday night.
Not here.
You're going to be wherever you're going to be hunting coyotes, and I'm going to be out in the back, and I'm going to be on your panel. That way, when you start doing your call, I can watch for you.
I'm going to call in your coyotes for you.
Yeah, and I'll call in yours.
Set up some big old speakers out there, and I'll just sit here and just. Coyote calling coyotes in Texas from Washington.
Calling long distance.
Yeah.
The longest coyote call, record breaking moment. Now, if one came in and you actually shot it, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Yep, plenty of coyotes here.
I need to get down there.
I was going to show you earlier the path that they have beaten down, and they travel it every night.
Hmm.
But there again, just like, you can't put them on a flipping schedule to save their lives.
Oh no,
That's true.
And as soon as I bust a hole in the ground and start getting ready to put a trap in there, they'll quit using it. They'll make another one.
yeah, they're smelling you.
Yeah.
Oh, they're used to my smell.
But
I'm out there around there, out in the back all the time. But as soon as the soil gets disturbed,
do you have any coyote urine?
yeah. I did. We shot a couple,
Excuse me.
and I have a friend of mine that made, basically they're like slippers, and they go on your feet over your shoes or your boots, and I use those anytime I'm going to set traps, and I leave them outside.
You wear gloves?
Yeah, and they stay outside too.
Mm-hmm.
I even took in. We'll just say I stole some of your techniques, I guess. I took my drill out there and drilled a hole, set my trap, drilled a hole, and I took a freaking rat that I killed and stuffed it down in the hole with just the tail sticking out.
Yeah.
It worked.
Oh yeah.
But the only bad thing is it only worked one time.
Oh
I
yeah.
was hoping for at least 2 or 3, but no, he crunched it down. He's like, I'm here. I might as well eat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. That's one cool thing about box traps. If you set them correctly, you basically hollow an area out underneath the trap, just past the pan, and then that way you can shove the bait in from the side of the trap. And when they come into the trap, they have to go past the pan to get to where the bait is, but they still can't get to the bait because the bait is under the trap. But sometimes it's so hot here, 3 days later, a slab of meat is just, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I bet down there it's even worse, though.
Yeah. It does get to being pretty ripe after about the first day. So during the wintertime, it's not too bad when it's cool, but summertime, you'll be
Well, see,
lucky if it lasts a half a day.
well, my problem is in the wintertime, it gets so cold at night that it freezes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the time that I really want it to be smelling. And it's not smelling as much because it's freezing. And this year is just kicking my butt.
Yeah.
But usually I'm down in the farmlands setting traps, and they're a lot easier to catch in the farmlands instead of up in the hills of like where I'm at Wolf's house. It's a whole different game.
See, if I was somewhere like that, I would probably just post up and take to numerous nights and just deal with them.
Oh yeah. Well, I the first night I was out there for 7.5 hours, and I didn't get anything. No response. No nothing. But I've been out there a few times, and I'm walking the trails, so they're getting used to my smell now. So they're like, okay, he's just some dude that's walking around all the time out here. No
Yeah,
big. And now I'm starting to make a little more noises when I'm out there. And 3 times in the last 2 weeks, I've had them within 200 yards of me. And that's the coyotes. Now, the bobcat, I've seen once. And I actually shot at the bobcat. Can't believe
yeah.
I missed him. I should have had him. I reshot that shot the next day, and I hit right where I was aiming, so I should have hit him. I don't know why it didn't hit him, but uh, but the last 2 nights I've called in an owl, and I tell you, there's nothing like sitting there on the side of a dark hill making little squeaky noises, and all of a sudden you hear, and you're like, um, that was really big and that was really close.
I've had one in. We were going into a barn. It was an old barn owl, and we
Uh,
opened the door, and that sucker come down. And when he did, he come right between us, and his
oh.
wing hit my arm, and I was like, "Ow!" You know, they got them things are powerful.
Well, last night I heard him go past me, and I was like, he landed right above me or somewhere right beside me. And I turn on the light and I turn and kind of look up, and probably 10 feet above me, he's sitting right there just looking at me. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a human here. Don't eat me. But that was a great horn owl too. They get big.
Yeah,
Mhm.
They get real big. You're sitting there looking at a 3 foot freaking owl looking at you in a tree, and it's like, I don't know which I'm scared of: bobcats, cougars, or owls.
and Wendy, the link is at the top of the chat if you'd like to come up. Sandy Toes.
Go with that's where they get stimuli from.
Okay, ready? Without killing it, what is the best deterrent for bobcat? I have one that seems to get into comfortable. Do you see the bobcat all the time, or just know that the bobcat's there? Because if you see the bobcat, um, get you a slingshot with a pocket full of rocks or marbles, and shoot at him with a slingshot. Um, Something else you could do is put up sprinklers with motion sensors on it. And when it comes into the yard, the sprinklers will turn on and spray the cat, and it'll scare him off.
Mm.
That's something they use a lot out here. Um, there's some other stuff that I've seen, you were talking about it the other night, the rid, whatever, the animal stuff that you can put out. I don't know if they have anything like that for bobcats, but I had one lady, she would go and buy cougar urine and spray it around her yard once a month. And
Yeah, and if you can go to a Bass Pro Shop or an Academy, you can find those.
yeah,
Mhm.
um, no power or water to the property.
Hello.
Um,
Anybody new coming in, all you have to do is type in drop, and Nightbot should drop your link.
only thing I can think is if you're seeing the cat, have a slingshot handy and a pocket full of marbles and shoot at him with that. It won't kill unless you're a good shot. You won't kill the cat.
Spring.
Oh.
Now, the wife
Thank
comes
you.
and says anything about shaving my beard. Everybody say no. Say if I shave the beard, you're unsubscribing to me. I told her I've already had like 10 people tell me you shave that beard. I'm leaving your channel. I'm just gone. And I'm like, but what if the wife makes me? Or I wake up one day and she just does it. I don't care. If the beard goes, I'm gone. And I'm like, well, crap.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, if you have Facebook or Instagram, if you contact me on there, I might have some other ideas, but I'm just trying to think what else. I mean, if you put anything shiny up, it's attract them, especially a bobcat.
Yeah.
Um, Cougar urine would work real good. Um, he doesn't have power and he doesn't have water or running water. Um, so the motion sensor
Oh,
sprinkler head wouldn't work.
Mm-mm.
that
Um,
is one big chicken.
What's on?
I was just checking out somebody's channel,
Oh, okay.
and they got a short on there with a chicken that's probably as big as your dog.
oh wow!
Oh, it's fine.
I tell you, the best way to get rid of your bobcat: 22 with a silencer, late at night, done deal.
See, we can't shoot them in Illinois.
Huh?
We can't shoot Bobcat in Illinois.
LOL. That's Luke.
We, I, had one,
Silencer on it? Silencer? Who knows what?
I had one walk straight to my front yard from across the street, which I already knew you couldn't shoot him in trouble.
Hey, Spring. If you could type in drop, DROP,
Brahma chicken. It's like 4 foot tall.
That's a
Wow.
big chicken.
That's a feast. That's not a chicken.
Well, where I lived at the time, everybody would have found out if I would have shot it.
Yep.
Because I wanted to, I had the gun out, but if I would have, then the neighbors, anybody else would find out, and I'd be in trouble.
It's only 6 months old. Wow.
If you're seeing the cat around property, especially in the daytime, even at nighttime in person, that means there's not enough food out there and the cat's looking for food. And just because it hasn't done anything yet, it just hasn't had the right opportunity.
Or in dog days of summer, is looking for water.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to answer Dave. I guess he's been trying to ask me this question for a bit, and I kept missing it.
Yep. Too bad Cuppy's not in here.
Some cougars have 2 legs, and some cougars have 4 legs. Some cougars have 3 legs.
Okay.
You haven't seen a 3-legged cougar?
I do have to apologize to everybody because Coyote's been smoking a little too much peyote.
Shh. I'm not doing that right now. No. I've seen a picture of a cat that got his foot caught in a trap, lost his foot, and it's a 3-legged cougar. It was a 4-legged cougar, but now it's a 3-legged cougar.
So, Warrior Clayton is one of the ones we need to get involved in what we were talking about earlier.
Okay.
And, yeah, somebody else.
Okay. Yeah, just whenever you're ready to do it, I'm ready to.
Where are you, Spring? Because if you're close to Washington, I need to go to the other side of the mountains and do some coyote hunting. They've got lots of coyotes over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they have done that. They call it a turducken.
No, that's what you eat. It's
They look like vultures.
Yeah. I've seen one.
It looks like a chicken with a turkey's head.
Looks messed up.
Well, a tournament. But see, I'm kind of hoping that we can do it in a way that it can help a lot of us smaller channels.
Well, you're allowed what 9 or 10 people on your panel. You gonna do it all live? Or try to? Some do, some don't. So you do at least 10 people on yours.
I don't like emus. They're good for keeping predators away, though.
Yeah. Get a donkey.
Yep, I got a donkey.
Donkey will kill a coyote in a heartbeat.
Yeah, we run 2 donkeys and 2 Great Pyrenees with ours. The donkeys keep the coyotes away. So do the Great Pyrenees, but the Great Pyrenees will also help keep bobcats and stuff like that away.
Mhm.
Yep.
I was at a friend's house one day and I saw a coyote running across the field, and I said, "Hey, there's a coyote on your back field. Can I shoot it?" He goes, "Oh, wait a minute. He's about to head that other field, and as soon as he gets in that other field, he'll be taken care of." What do you mean? He goes, "I got a donkey."
Oh yeah.
And that coyote made it to the other field, made it about halfway across. He didn't see that donkey sneaking around the side. And before it was able to even realize what had happened, that donkey was on top of that coyote, and that coyote was like, "Oh no, I've gotten into the wrong field."
Yep.
All you saw after that was flying coyotes.
Mm-mm. See you later, Dave.
Surprised Wendy's not up here.
Hey Wendy, the only reason why I don't care for emus is because my uncle had one, and that thing was mean. Like, not mean towards dogs, like you would expect. But anytime we would go into the pen with him, that sucker would run at us and kick that one spur at us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like llamas either.
As a matter of fact, if you can see right there, that's what happens when they kick you in the face.
Mm. My friend's got a llama. Anytime that thing gets close to me, it won't spit at me, but it'll just sit there. And I'm like, "Dude, you spit at me and I'm going to drop you." He's like,
So
"Oh, I
Wendy,
won't spit."
does that mean we're going to turn your pig into bacon? Just asking.
Mm. Mm. It's all good.
All right.
I don't know if y'all can hear my cat or not.
Nope.
You sure? She sounds like a dadgum chainsaw.
Is that peyote? No. I haven't seen peyote in a long time.
Hey, George.
George in the jungle. Sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Hey, Warrior.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pick on George too much.
That wasn't Warrior. That was me. I don't know where that came from.
Okay, that wasn't me.
Sniper. Who's sniping? Sniper. Never sniping.
Oh, Lord.
I might have to start doing these late nights more often.
They're not as fast as your daytime ones. Oh
I
my
know. I can
God.
keep up with them.
This afternoon, I was like, "Dude, that thing is going so fast, I can't read."
I know.
It was. I had to
And
keep going back up and looking.
if I had my laptop, I could have slowed it down, but I didn't. I don't know how to do it on this yet. Yeah, because it's not in the settings like it is on my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Late night's fun.
Did you see what Sandy Toes said to you there, Big Matt? If you ever come to Australia, she's going to dare you to ride a
That's all right.
something other blah 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 blah.
Yeah, laugh out loud. I don't know what that is.
What is that?
Yeah, Sandy, I think you're gonna have to. Can we at least get an idea of what it is? I mean, I'm a Texas boy. You know, we're not afraid to get on anything.
I want to see Matt rodeo a kangaroo.
That may be what it is.
I can see Matt out there. Yeah! Kangaroo turns around and just sucker punches him.
Yeah, because
With my the live that I was in earlier, I think I hit like 118. I think.
Why are you giving me sad puppy face? Oh, you want your snackies? I said snackies earlier, and now he's over here giving me sad puppy face.
did you see what she said it is?
It's a smaller size emu.
Oh, so like a
Ostrich?
yeah, ostrich.
And his horn on his head like a brick. Okay.
Yeah, 117.
I've never seen one, not that I know of.
Oh.
All right. Now you got me thinking.
Hang on a minute. Let me, what? Hang on a minute. I'll pull up a picture of it. I can do that.
They used to race them like ostriches. They used to race them.
Gotta remember how to. It went away. Quit typing, people. I'm sitting there trying to type, and then people say something, and it goes away, and it's like, wait a minute. Ooh, that's an ugly thing. Holy crap. Dude, that'd headbutt you and kill you. Holy moly. No way. I'm shooting that thing at 40 yards.
Okay, well, share the picture.
I'm working on it. I just can't figure out how to get my... Oh, there I am. Whew, scary. Holy crap.
What are y'all doing?
We're trying to figure out what
What is that? An ostrich?
it looks like a dinosaur.
What is that? Is that an ostrich or?
No, it's a...
That's not an emu, is it?
No, it's a cassowary.
I got him.
I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah,
You got him.
that's the picture.
And that's what she wants him to
I didn't
ride.
hit him.
There's the name right there.
Hey, Matt, we hit that bot at the same time.
That's okay because I didn't hide them. I reported them.
Okay.
Hey,
That's
Wendy.
What is it?
That's the name
I
right
see
there.
it. A cassowary bird? Huh. And where is that originated at? Like, where is that at?
Australia.
She said they're down in
Australia, I think.
Australia.
Well, I just
Huh.
got one question. What happens when you slap the spurs to it?
Right.
I could just see the thing trying to headbutt you and kill you.
Especially
Oh
when
my
you're right.
gosh. I love emus. You were talking about emus, and I know you had issues with an emu, but they're awesome. I
I
think
just
you have
don't
to
trust
raise them. You just have to raise them and like baby them to get them to
She
be
said pretty
awesome.
much people have died from them.
Let's see when you ride. See when you ride one.
Okay, no, I
Let's
don't want
go.
one.
Go for it, Matt. Go for it, Matt.
Just remember,
I ain't scared. By
Oh my
no
gosh.
means.
they headbutt you, then you'll get knocked out and be laying on the ground.
Like I thought my pig Ellie Mae was cute too when she was in the house and slept on the couch and was litter trained and all that. But oh my god,
She
she's
getting big and crouchy now.
she's 7 years old. Did you see that last short, Matt? Well, that I did that she like literally came after me and knocked me down in her poop. Oh my god, no. She is getting ornery. I don't know. I think she needs a man. She needs a man.
She probably needs to be on a diet.
Yeah, there's no diet for her. I've tried. I put her on the best pig feed ever, and it's like she didn't drop even a half a pound. So I'm just like, okay, just keep on. I don't give her a lot of scraps though. The only scraps she gets is the fresh stuff out of the gardens,
You
and
gotta exercise them too.
but she's a big girl. She really is. I think she's mad because her belly's like dragging the ground and she's like really mad. I can't do nothing about it though. Like, what am I supposed to do? She got mad. I gave her straw and she was going to kill me. I'm like, I just hooked you up, girlfriend. You need to chill. She got mad at me.
Texas said it kick you in the like a roux, slice your stomach right open.
What wheel?
That bird we were just looking at.
Oh. Oh, no. See, when Ellie came after me the first time, I'm like, what is she capable of doing? Is she hungry? Because I just gave her food, but I was also giving her straw, and I don't know. I know that I heard that pigs can eat humans. And I'm sitting here like, I've raised this chick from a baby, I've babied her. And like, is she trying to like just grab me and eat me? Like, oh my God. If she'd have got a hold of me, like, what? That'd have been a story as hell.
And once they eat blood, they won't ever turn in back.
I was a
No.
little nervous there for a minute because I thought you had a picture beside your name.
Mm.
And you're on mute. I was a little nervous there for a minute because all I could see was the C and not your picture. I was like, I thought he had a picture.
Heck yeah. I muted it. I turned it off because I didn't want to interrupt anybody.
Emu or
But then I
cassowary.
remembered
Yeah, whatever that
all
word
my
was.
tablets.
Yeah.
All I got to do is hold my finger on it and it'll tell me.
Piggy weighs about 350. Jake, mine does too. My pig's about 350. I've not weighed her in a long time. But here's the thing,
Your
I don't even know
pig
how to
is
get
not
her.
350 pounds.
Yes, she is. She's at least 300. Oh, yeah, she is. Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
pot belly.
Tell me. She's
I
huge.
had a Hampshire.
Like, literally, you can.
I
Her leg.
had a Hampshire that was full grown that was only 350 pounds. That was full grown.
Okay, so you tell me how I'm supposed to weigh her back, and I'm weighing her now. How am I going to weigh her? I can't move her.
You go get a measuring thing from the feed store. It's a weight scale, and you measure from snout to.
Do they make
to
one
tail.
that you can actually weigh them?
Yeah, it's not a scale.
You measure them out.
You measure them out,
Mm-hmm.
and then then it tells you the math.
Because because she's always been a pet, so she wasn't for feed. So I've never, like, when she was little, I was like, she's not gonna get that big. And I'm telling you, She's
Yeah.
huge. She's way bigger
Pot-
than she looks in the videos.
Yeah, well,
Way
potbelly
bigger.
pigs, you're only supposed to feed them so much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have to manage their feed
Well,
from
I give her probably. Well, see, that's the problem because when she was young, we fed her the healthy diet pellets or whatever, and then now we feed her. We don't feed her the gross stuff. What is it? Dang,
Slop.
But no, I
it's the
mean,
mature,
yes,
but I can't remember what it's called. But anyways, we switched to.
for it being a potbelly pig, yes, she is big. I'm not lying. I'm not
She's huge,
denying you
dude.
that.
She's huge, and I
It's probably like 175 to 200 pounds at most.
if it came down to shit hits the fan, if it came to shit hits the fan, I would eat her. But other than that, her bacon is going to be tough. I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying. But if she dies, that's going to be a big grave. So I don't know. She's still my girl. She's crazy.
I
Though.
always say that same thing to my buddies when they send me pictures.
I can't take her anywhere. Sandy's like take her to Aquarium.
They're like, it was 30 pounds. I'm
I
like,
can't
nah.
take her anywhere. Like I can't. I can pet her. I can brush her. I brush her and I put baby lotion on her back when it starts getting dry and stuff in the summer, and like I brush her and stuff. But there's no way I can like move her. She walks and she does her thing. She gets exercise.
Hey, Gray Wolf.
But
I got some. No, Gray
I was
Wolf
thinking about
said,
trying to find a way to come to the house.
Gray Wolf said he wanted chickens. I was going to say, yeah, if you get chickens, make sure you watch your chickens. I got chickens one time. I left for a month and a half to go hunting, and I came back, and my wife sold my chickens. I was so mad.
Come to my house. Just to my house. If you want to come to Tennessee, you have all the right to pull in my driveway and look around you. There's chickens everywhere. It's called Free Range Neighborhood. Come get them. Because if they eat any more of my flowers, I'm about to go ballistic and have me a freezer full. Just saying.
Yeah. If they keep eating your flowers, we're gonna have fried chicken for a month.
Hell yeah. I'm about to be sending y'all some good southern fried chicken. For real.
That sounds good. That sounds really good right now.
I'm telling you, my batter beats KFC. Believe it or not, it is that good. It's some real good homemade stuff. So don't even tempt me. I'll be frying some chickens. I just don't have the equipment to clean them and all that stuff.
Who needs equipment? All you need is a knife.
I know, but I don't know how to do all that.
You
It'd be
can
like the
skin
Beverly
them.
Hills. Just slam it on the counter and start collecting it. Like, put it in a hot water bath. What do I do?
You cut it open, take the bad stuff out.
Yep.
I mean, I can do that anyway.
Put seasoning on it, put fire on it, and then eat it.
Yep.
You don't even have to dunk them in hot water and do all that other mess if you want. You can just skin them like you do when they shoot wild turkeys. You just skin them.
Yeah. I think I can handle it. I love to dig up a turkey's butt at Thanksgiving. I'm just like, heck yeah, let's take these insides out. I'm loving it. I'm like, oh yeah, it's good. I'm just messing.
That reminds me, earlier today, Matt,
I
was off camera when I did that, right?
Which part? When you
He just had 1 minute hot water and pluck it and get it. Okay.
When I smacked the rack on the tailgate and killed it.
The rat was not in view.
Okay. I wanted to make sure the rat was. I thought I was far enough.
Great Wolf, no.
Greetings.
And Mr.
You know, it's always funny. Like the wife or the husband Hey, the wife's gonna be happy when you get that chicken in there. You know, you're gonna get them. You're gonna put food on the table. She gonna like it. It's all good.
I remember
Hey,
one time I went to Tractor Supply to buy some chickens, and I thought I was getting like the laying hens, but I got the ones where like they're like modified or whatever, so their breasts grow so big that it like kills them. So like after like 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
they all were gone. I was like, damn it. My wife was so upset.
Bummer. Yeah.
yeah,
I
and
heard that
usually,
like Tractor Supply got some bad stuff going in there. I don't
and
know.
see, I used to work for Tractor Supply, so I used to get them, and I'd be buying the ones that they call pullets, and about half of them ended up being roosters, and I'm like, hey, these were all supposed to be hens. And then the boss, I'd bring them, I'd go back, I'd tell the boss, and he's like, well, he'd refund me my money. And then I'm like, well, what do you want me to do with the chickens? He's like, keep them. I'm like, they're roosters. I just put them in the freezer.
Yeah.
And then I
Oh
can't
my lord,
remember what
chickens
it
are
is.
cool. Chickens, they're destructive as hell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They
mine are
really
all
are.
free ranging, but I got 35 acres that they can free range on. So
What is it? It's like you can only have
Well,
one
good, because I'm
rooster.
about to bring all these to you.
come on.
It's one rooster per so many hens, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. I'm not sure. Do y'all know how many it is?
I don't know. I have almost 100 chickens, and I think I only have like 3 roosters.
Did
I
you see
don't
the
necessarily. I don't need that
There's
many,
two
but
roosters on.
Did you
There's
see the
two
pictures
roosters
of the
and
roosters that I got?
22 hens. I think here. One
yeah, it's
rooster,
something
six
like that.
hens is what Jake said.
But I mean, I'm not.
Roosters are freaking annoying. They're beautiful though. But I like
I mean,
roosters better than I like chickens, just because I like to look at them. That's my
I
thing.
have
But
the roosters that I have. I have them for breeding purposes, but you know, I'm not breeding that many. I don't need no more chickens. Well, you can always use more chickens, but that's beside the point.
I was given 3
do you,
roosters
Big Mac? What? Go ahead,
on Facebook.
Cody.
I
Or
made some
yeah.
pictures of some roosters I was given, and the first pictures you see them in the little dog kennel thing, me bringing them home. The next picture, they're on the smoker. The lady texted me that night, and she goes, "You ate those things?" And I'm like, "Yes, ma'am. I told you we couldn't have them in our neighborhood." She couldn't believe I ate them.
Black chickens?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that.
There's
Yeah.
it's a black chicken. I can't remember the name of it, but it actually comes from Australia. And because of our weather here, they will lay eggs year round, and they're like, I mean, it's crazy. You don't have to have all the
Those
lights and
black ones
stuff.
are beautiful.
Yeah, I have some of
I like the
those.
black ones.
I think mine are the black ones that I have are black lavender. Like
Hmm.
they're a cross
Have you ever
between a
watched?
black chicken and a silky. They're cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, Silkies. Have you ever watched Cog Hill Farm?
Yeah.
Their little daughter, I mean, she's amazing. She's like literally the chicken whisperer. Like she knows everything about chickens. And that's where I learn a lot of stuff from her. She's like 11. She's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I don't
Well,
have to feed them or clean them. They're just free range, so it's pretty awesome. But Matt, I was going to ask you, do you actually, since yours are free range, do you go out and try to find where they laid the eggs, or do they go to one
Oh
certain
no, they're
spot?
they're they're mostly trained to come back to the barn and lay eggs.
Okay.
I do have a
Okay.
few of them that'll hide out in the woods, and I'll have to
Mm-hmm.
go look for them because they're sitting on a nest.
Right.
It's not too bad.
I find random stacks of eggs around my property. I'll find random stacks of eggs. The problem is, I don't know how long they've been there, but I do know that I can test them if I need to.
Yep, you can put them in
Um,
water. They float. Don't eat them.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Hey, Mr. Henry.
I haven't really done that. Because I haven't needed to. You know, you can only eat so many eggs. I'm one person that eats eggs. You know, so yeah. I thought
I
about
gotta go find
dehydrating
my
eggs though.
glasses.
Huh?
Yeah, if I don't have my glasses, I
He's
feel
get,
like I'm just mean mugging the phone the whole time. I feel like
Oh no, you're all right. I was asking Wendy. I was, huh? Dehydrating
what,
eggs?
dehydrating eggs? Yes. You can dehydrate eggs. You didn't know that?
No.
And make like egg powder. Where do you think
Oh,
that your eggs
okay.
when you go to McDonald's comes from?
I
They're
was
dehydrated eggs.
thinking, you know, dehydrate like put the whole egg shell and all in there and
No.
dehydrate.
No, goofball.
I wasn't thinking about powdered eggs.
You just thought I talked about like a whole dehydrated egg.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would be weird.
It's
I wonder what it would
1:30 in the
do.
morning. My brain is not functioning all the way.
And you
I
thought
wonder
I
what it
was
would do if
smoking
you.
a lot.
I'm gonna do that now, Matt. I'm gonna do that tomorrow for a video. I'm gonna
It'll
put a
probably
whole
blow
egg
up.
on the dehydrator. The whole egg's just gonna like shrivel up and turn to powder.
It's probably gonna pop.
That's gonna be weird.
Probably implode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, long-term storage. You know, you need to start thinking about prepping and anything that you can dehydrate, anything that you can garden. That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's my thing. So, I mean, a lot of stuff's going on. It's just gonna hit the fan before you know it. And y'all are gonna be like, "Oh, I should have listened to that girl that's over there growing tomatoes in the winter time in her windowsill." And that's what I'm doing. I'm growing pumpkins right now. Who can do that in Tennessee in the winter? Right? Think about it. All it takes is one seed. One seed. One cherry tomato seed last year that I put in the wintertime in my windowsill made an 18-foot plant in a pot. It took over my entire garden. 18 feet.
you said
That's all it takes.
scramble them and then dehydrate them and then can them.
Right. Yep. Yep. And put them on your trays. And I've not done it yet. I've watched people do it. I've not done it.
Yeah, pumpkin is like a natural dewormer for everything.
Yes.
But also
very good for animals.
If you're breeding dogs, if you can give them, you know, if they start getting diarrhea, give them pumpkin. It'll actually stop that.
Yeah. And that's why I'm doing it, because of my dogs. You know, I got 17. I breed chewing, so
well, you can feed them.
I have to keep healthy pig stuff.
You can feed the pumpkin and stuff to your pig, and it'll deworm it.
Yeah, I gave her I think 3 whole pumpkins when I done my last video. When I was doing seeds and stuff, I had pumpkins like crazy, and I gave her 3 whole pumpkins.
And black oil sunflower seeds is a good dewormer too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, Gray Wolf. That is exactly what you should do. I mean, I'm on 1 acre, and I literally grow everything. I do flower beds, sunflower beds, vegetable garden, herb garden, um, and I did 40 tomato plants and about 60 pepper plants, and I was still pulling off of when we got our first frost. And I canned every bit of it. And all of the tomatoes go in the mill, and I take the seeds and I dehydrate them, and I save my seeds, and I take all the skins and I dehydrate them, all of them. I don't throw anything away. All of the skins go to tomato powder. If you're not familiar with that, you take one little spoonful of water and put it to your tomato powder. You have tomato paste, which thickens up anything and makes soup. It does whatever. You go buy a little small can of tomato paste, it costs you $1 or something. You dehydrate, 10 or 12 tomatoes. You've got enough tomato paste to last you a couple months. You see what I'm saying? I mean, everything is worth something. Don't throw anything away. And get in your different communities and learn and stuff. Because prepping isn't about, just fishing or just hunting or just growing a garden. Take everything out of that garden and make something. Every pepper that I planted, every pepper that came out of my garden, the seeds came out, they got dried out, the peppers got frozen, they got dehydrated, and they got turned into powder. There was nothing that went in my garbage can. There wasn't nothing that went in my pig's mouth unless it was about to go bad.
Yeah.
Because I save everything. That's how you prep. That's how you garden.
I've been getting into pickling a lot here lately.
Yes.
Pickling onions,
Pickling, but
cucumbers, celery.
You can only eat so much of the pickled stuff, but it's all really good. And I did that too. I got tired of pickling peppers and stuff because I was like, I need new recipes. I did salsa. I did, there's so many things you can do. Like, just look at the recipes. Go to my channel and see a couple of the things, but I didn't. Here's the thing. On my channel, I just started like 4 months ago doing videos. Most of my garden was done when I started YouTube. But I can help you. I mean, you can even email me and I can tell you what to do, as far as a recipe. Be like, I've got all these cucumbers I don't know what to do with. I can tell you exactly what to do. And I'm talking about some good stuff. The jellies that I do, and a lot of it's going on video this year. My garden's going to be bigger this year.
I actually have a ton of carrots right now that I don't know what to do with them. I have like way too many carrots.
Okay.
And I don't know.
So I'm growing carrots. And I just you don't know what to do with carrots. Do you like carrots?
Yeah, I mean, I eat them.
Do you eat all carrots?
I've tried pickling them, but they just don't come out like tasting very good. I don't know.
No. I don't pickle carrots. I don't. I want to try pickling things like asparagus and stuff like that just to try it. But as far as carrots, what I do, and I just pull a bunch from my garden, and I still have some more. What I do is I chop them up. I will blanch them, and I'll chop them up, and I'll put them in the freezer. And what I do is I chop up onion with them. Okay, chop up I don't know what you make and how you like it, but what I do is I make a lot of soups and stuff during the winter. So what I do is I make the mix, and I'll chop up some onions with my carrots, whatever other vegetables you like, celery. Put it all, and I grow both, and I put it in a bag, and I'll freeze it, and then that way I can just pull it out and put it in a pot with the chicken breast and make my soup. Just freeze it, or you can dehydrate your carrots and make it into little tiny pieces, and then when you're ready to make some soup or some stew or something, throw it in there, and it's going to rehydrate. You can make carrot powder. I mean, you can do so many things with carrots. My biggest thing is freezing. I love to freeze my stuff because I don't like to go to the store and buy an onion. I like to be able to go in my freezer and get a whole bag of chopped onions when I'm going to make something. You know?
I actually had
but I
some
also
carrots
make
in
all
the
of.
freezer, and they turned completely black.
Hmm.
And I was like,
Okay,
but they're
so
like whole, like I didn't cut them up and blanch them like you're saying.
yeah,
Just put them in there.
no, you have to literally clean them really good. Take your potato peeler and shave off that outer skin. Chop them up. Put them in a pot of boiling water for about 1 minute. Okay, and what that does is it blanches them and it keeps their color. It keeps them fresh. Take them out of the boiling water and let them cool down. Throw them in a bowl of ice water to cool them down. And then once you cool them down, then throw them in a baggie and make sure all the air is out. Or use a vacuum sealer. I use a vacuum sealer, but I'm out of bags now. So a lot of stuff I use baggies. Just make sure the air is out. And then you're going to have not only fresh, it's going to look like come out of a garden. 6 months, a year from now. You're not going to have to worry about freezer burn or any of that.
I need to try that.
I do that with celery. I do it with onions. I do it with carrots. And you know, and that's the thing about growing stuff. You grow what you eat, and you know how to process the stuff that you eat. You can't just grow something and say, "Oh, I grew it." You know, you've got to be able to grow something that you like, grow something that you eat, something you can use. And I eat a lot of that stuff because I make a lot of soup and stuff during the winter.
I don't know if y'all can tell, but I've eaten so many carrots that I feel like I have like an orangish hue to my skin because I've been like, man, I need to eat these carrots up.
Carrots are good for your eyesight.
Oh, wow. Very good.
That's
Yes. They're very high in vitamins. Yes. Very good for you.
I know I saw something where like someone juiced carrots for like a month or something, and it like did something to their kidney or something because they juiced them and they were getting like so many of the nutrients that it was like bad for them. But he was like,
really?
Overkill. It was like overkill.
See, I don't overkill anything.
That's it. Well, I started looking it up because I was like, man, I kind of feel sick. I was like, I wonder if it's because I ate like 3 piles of carrots today. I looked it up and you can't eat enough. You have to juice them for it to be like deadly or whatever.
And that's what Gray Wolf just added in the chat. And a vacuum sealer is literally a lifesaver. And mine cost $18, I think. And then if you do like a survey, you get like 100 bags on Amazon. So I mean, get you a vacuum sealer.
I've got the
if you've got a vacuum sealer,
I've got the roll, but I have the vacuum sealer somewhere.
Well, there you go. So take your carrots and do what I said. Just blanch them in hot boiling water and then cool them off real quick. And that stops the cooking process. Once you stop that cooking process and they're good and cold, put them in that vacuum seal, put them in your freezer. They're going to be there forever. Like they will last like a year. They're not going to have freezer burnt. And you can just, I know what you cook. You can throw them in whatever you cook that you like carrots.
Normally
if you just want to make carrots, throw them in some boiling water.
I usually just like
just throw them in some boiling
water.
What's
up, Sunfish?
Sunfish.
I love honey carrots. Is my favorite.
Bro, I'll get caught up.
I like them in boiling water and boil them down.
Videos.
And Nightbot should be working, so if you type in drop, it should drop your links.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. I'm gonna try to get up early in the morning to go fishing, so I'll yell at you guys on the next.
Robbie, I checked out some of your video about the bluegill tournament.
Yep. If you go over to Facebook to Warriors Hearts Tournaments, which is a group, one of the moderators will have to let you in. I have all of the tournaments set up for next year.
Cool.
There's like 3 bluegill tournament, 2 catfish tournament, and the rest are bass tournaments.
Heck yeah. If you want to add me on Facebook, my name's Clayton O'Neill.
Okay, I'll do that. And then I'll I'll see if I can get you in a room with like that. If I can't, then I'll send you a friend request, and after you accept it, I'll put you on the page.
Awesome. Cool, man.
All right, not a problem. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to bed.
Good night, Robbie.
Good night,
Good
Wendy.
night, man.
I'll see you guys later. Cody, been Matt.
All right, Warrior.
See you later, Warrior Heart.
Yep.
And yeah, I just started canning last year. I started canning for the first time. I taught myself, and I literally canned, I think it was 58 quarts of stuff. And it was all on my own. I mean, I didn't have any fails except for 2 cans of pinto beans. So if you learn how to can, most guys don't can, and that's cool. But if you figure out how to, just go get you some jars, get you a dehydrator. You can dehydrate anything. You can take a can of green beans and drain them, rinse them off, let them dry out a little bit, put them on the dehydrator sheets and can them. You can do so much to preserve food.
What's up, Avid?
Hey, Big Matt, I'll be right back, okay? I gotta go to the little girl's room.
Okay.
It's all good, Sunfish. I don't think Avid likes me either. I like him, though. He's cool. He's interesting to watch.
You going to bed, Mr. Henry?
Who's
Jolt.
Mr. Henry?
Jolt. HFH. Jolt.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Jolt.
Heck yeah.
Whatever.
The one that said do all things in moderation.
Yeah. That's my father-in-law.
Oh, cool. I need to quit smoking Black and Milds. I feel like that's going to end up biting me one day.
Yep.
It's hard, man. I know some people are like, I just put it down after 30 years. I'm like, must have been in a good place when you did it.
Hey, Miss Backwoods.
That's how I quit smoking cigarettes. I just up and quit one day.
See, I've tried, and I'll go through some withdrawals, man.
But I still did it too late, or either the military messed me up more than they want to really admit. I've got 20% loss of lung. So, yeah. Try to quit smoking as soon as possible.
like I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I think it's psychological more than like an addiction. Cool. Oh, is that? I think I got it, or I got the notification. If I try to touch it, though, it'll try to back me out of here. Oh, that's what I was wanting to talk about, that tournament while Robbie was on here. You were talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about a tournament. So, but yes, your name was mentioned.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Well, see, I know that other one. They were saying like 4-person teams, and I was like, it's like there's better people in Texas. There's other channels to represent Texas if it's only 4 people. Like,
Yeah, my thought was to kind of help some of the smaller channels kind of grow a little bit, but also to be put out there. Hey, we ain't scared just because we ain't got the numbers that some others do. We'll get out there and win or lose.
Well, I mean, I'd go out and I'd try, but I know there's other people in Texas with YouTube that would do a lot better than me if it came down to like state versus state, and it's only you 4 people from each state. It's like I don't know if I'm the best person to pick for that, but I would. Cool, Avid.
That's cool, Grey Wolf. He quit smoking 20 years ago.
And
I
see,
think I started smoking around 13 too, or I was around that age for sure.
yeah, I couldn't tell you how old I was the first time I picked up a cigarette. I hadn't touched one in over 3 years.
I didn't start smoking cigarettes until I joined the military.
Didn't they like
And,
issue them for free? Didn't they like give them for free or something?
and then I started drinking and smoking, and I quit drinking 24 years ago or 25 years ago and quit smoking 15 years ago.
You're not that old. Don't tell fibs.
I am older than that.
No, you're not.
I'm older than dirt.
No, you're not. Is Donna in here?
Yes.
Donna. I love Miss Donna.
Mm-hmm. So, what's is Steve sleeping?
Steve, who?
Go put a
Steve-
camera on him. Go put a camera on him and bring him up on panel while he's sleeping.
No, that's
I want to see. I want to see him with this CPAP machine. No, I'm just kidding.
I keep telling the wife I'm going to do a scare video. Just put a GoPro on me, and every time I scare her, video it and put it on the channel one day. She goes, "You're about to give me a heart attack every time you do it."
If somebody puts a camera in my face when I'm sleeping, they're not going to have a camera. I can just tell you that right now. Things going to
just so
For real.
everybody is clear. This person and this person don't get blocked. They're real people. One of them has a channel, and the other one is really
We're family.
wonderful support and family. You know, so
We're family. Miss Backwoods is my mom.
And yes, I'm 51 for another month.
unless he was in a leap year, and then he'd only be 12
Or 13. I'm
or
not
13.
sure. I haven't figured that one out yet. And tomorrow is my 30th anniversary.
Nice.
Do you
Congrats.
see the name on the screen, Abbott? Miss
Congratulations.
and Joe.
That's awesome.
And the wife is threatening to shave my beard off on live stream.
Oh my
What?
gosh. What
I'm
is
hiding
up with all
all
of these
the-
milestones?
I'm
And
hiding
hair.
all the clippers and razors
Oh,
in the
Lord.
house.
You see that, Clayton?
What was it? I missed it, I think. Okay, cool. I'll be able to go like get it later on the replay, right? Or
Yeah.
copy it before I leave.
What is up with all of the milestones and losing hair here lately? It's killing me. Like, what are y'all doing? Are y'all going for freeze death?
I'll be right back.
Well, usually when men
I'm
hit a
not-
certain age, they lose their hair. That just happens
Y'all are
naturally.
suffering. My husband started losing his. No, my husband started losing his hair when he was like 20, and he is
So
not
he
about to
predicts
shave the rest of it. I know, but he's not about to shake like his goatee and all that stuff. I got him to start growing a beard, and it itched him to death. He said, "No more. I'm not doing that." But yeah, well, y'all need
I'm
to
fixing.
stop cutting your hair.
This is
though.
fixing to come off.
Why? You ain't gonna be Big Mac with that off. You just trim it up; it looks good.
Hey, I'm gonna leave. This will be here, and this will be here. But
Are you
no.
doing an Aussie? You ain't doing a Daz, are you? Hey, you should. You should do the Daz look. Just get the beard growing down in a point.
No.
He said, no. Why? You don't want to play with it? You don't want to sit there and pull on it?
Thank you, Warrior Heart.
Having said, I keep running into low ceiling fans. Oh, Lord.
I know, right?
I'm short. I don't have that problem. I can't even reach a ceiling fan. I have to jump or get on a chair to turn one on. It sucks.
My wife is short and scared of heights.
Me too. Me too. But I'm scared of heights to a certain extent. I have recently learned to climb a ladder a little better, but
I made her climb a tower to help me get down my ham radio tower antennas and CB
It's the budget guy.
antennas in Florida.
how tall
When
was
we lived
that?
there. The tower was 40 feet.
Uh-uh.
I made her climb up there with me and help me get that stuff down in
Oh,
the middle
Lord,
of a
no.
tornado. She was like,
Uh-uh.
I'm never climbing anything for you ever
Ain't
again.
no way. My
Ain't
my
gonna
mobile my mobile home, I don't know how tall it is. I don't know how big it is off the ground, but if you put a ladder up there, I go up like 4 steps and I'm like, nope,
Well,
can't
that's the
do
way
it.
she usually is. But I got her to climb up about 20 feet and grab
No, Abbott,
stuff
I don't.
as I handed it
Well,
to
you see
her,
what happens, right?
put it onto the ground. And then
No.
she couldn't even climb down from the 20 feet. So I had to come down, hook my harness onto her, and swing her
No.
onto my back and climb down with her on my back in
Forget
a
you.
tornado. In a tornado.
No, you're crazy. If you even show me a harness, you're in trouble. No, I know something go
Well,
down.
see, I used to
Nope.
be a I used to be a rappelling instructor, and when I
Well,
was in the military, and
she
so I
wasn't.
used to climb rocks, and I've been to Yosemite. I've climbed part of
I still,
El
I'm not getting on your
Capitan.
back. I don't care what you did. I'm not getting on your back and climbing with you. I
Well,
don't care what
she
kind of
she didn't have
experience
a
you've
chance.
got.
She didn't have a chance. I grabbed a hold of her harness and swung her to my back and clipped her in, and she was just
Oh,
hanging
hell
there.
no. I would punch you. I would punch you.
She's only 4 or 5. She's
Yeah,
a little
no.
girl. I
No.
just throw her wherever I want
Slung her
her.
up there. Just slung her up there like she's a chewy weenie in a backpack. Just get on my back. Let's go. We're climbing
Yep.
this. No, we ain't.
She's
No,
like,
we ain't.
honey, the tornado's right there, and I'm like, yeah, no, we're fine. Just
Y'all
as I got to
crazy.
the back
Brave.
door, it was right there, and man, it was bad.
Brave. Not me. I climbed halfway to the top of my trailer and I'm like, nope. I look down. I can't do it. I have
But see, that's your
like bad
problem. You
vibes.
look down. You don't look down.
Yeah. But you
You look
climb
down,
up
you're
and don't
going.
look down. You got to look down to climb down.
You look
So
down,
that's
you're
my
going
problem.
down.
No.
See, you look down, you go down. You look up, and you're all fine. Just look up.
Mm-mm.
Say, Jesus, take the wheel.
Mm-mm. No way. I'm
Why do you
good.
want me to hit him in the head?
Next time I hook a fish, I'm gonna be like, Jesus, take your reel. It'll get off. I'll lose it. I've been having trouble hooking up on channel cats. I don't know what it is. Like,
Oh, that wouldn't be too bad. 2-story house. I did a 4-story house hanging off between 3 trees. That
Well,
was-
see,
I
you know,
still
it would
don't.
be
I
a-
don't know about all that.
it would be a bad thing for me if I was afraid of heights
hell,
because I'm too
I-
tall.
Yeah, because
I-
y'all get like tree stands and stuff. Like I
this
couldn't
one
do it.
house-
I couldn't sit
This
up.
one house, I climbed to the highest point of his property, climbed the biggest tree, and mounted a CB antenna on top.
Hey! This is a family channel. We don't need to hear about you mounting anything.
A CB antenna on top of a tree, so he could talk.
Tarzan.
And
If Tarzan was there, I might visit.
I tell you what,
I used to climb
could
trees when I was
real
little, and
far
I
with
didn't
that.
care.
CB after that, I got that antenna way up there, and he got good reception after that.
That's good.
The top of a hill in 100-foot tree, and I cleared all the limbs above it, so it was just the antenna on the top of the tree. It was awesome.
I can't. If I do that, I'll hit my head.
Carl.
Yeah, I know. Sandy's like, have you ever did bridge jumping down in the river? Like you just go and hesitate, your friends are gonna battery. Yeah, like when I was younger, I was a daredevil. I would climb to the top of a 50-foot tree. I'd jump off a cliff, whatever. The roller coasters. Oh my god, I'd go on every one that went upside down. Now, as an adult, I won't do any of that. Like I think that honestly, I think 9/11 ruined me. I won't get on a plane anymore. I
and my
won't.
friend made a bungee cord before they came out with bungee cord. We took a bunch of rope, tied it to a bridge, pulled out about 20 feet, and we knew that to the end of to the bottom of the ground was 125 feet. And so we put a knot at 110 feet, so you wouldn't go past it no matter what happened. It might hurt, but you wouldn't go past it. And we'd pull out about 20 feet, and then we'd get back out on the road and run across the road and jump. And you let go of the rope and just let it slide through your hands until you get about the distance down you want, and you start grabbing a hold of the rope and slowing yourself down, and you get into a swing. Oh, you wear 3 or 4 gloves, leather
Okay, I was
gloves,
gonna say,
and you will burn through at least 3 of them in no time if you're not careful. But
Right?
Carl, we're still going strong.
The one time I did it,
Not
just as I
still.
was starting to run, a highway patrol came around the corner, and he was like, "Don't jump," and I was like, "Too late, I'm gone." Right off the bridge. He just watched me just sail. I was gone. It was funny. I lost that rope though.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
to the bottom.
we're all good.
I got to the bottom. I cut that knot off. I jumped that last little bit, got in the truck, and we took off. Cop pulled the rope up and was like, "If you want your rope back, it'll be at the police station with your warrant."
No problem, Carl.
The man's freezing up.
Yeah, a little.
Uh-oh.
She's still. What's up, Sunfish?
what up?
I gotta go do traps tomorrow.
All right, Mr. Henry, you have a good night.
That made me crack up earlier whenever Sunfish said Jesus Christ was a foot soldier whenever Calvin was born. I was cracking up.
Fishing with JBT, what's up?
JBT. Hey, did you get my video of my boat, JBT? Yo.
You should check out Zip Ties and Buy Supplies.
You were breaking up kind of.
Zip Ties and Buy Supplies. It's a fun YouTube channel.
Heck yeah. Is he breaking up for y'all or is it just me?
Yeah, he's roboting a little bit.
Yeah, it was like
For
that's
some
what I.
reason, when somebody comes up on the panel, I'll
am I breaking up?
You're fine, Clay.
You said zip ties.
You sound like you're at McDonald's and you're going through the drive-through and you at the
That is
Chuck
what it sounds like.
boys.
Bye.
No, I said a Big Mac and a large Coke.
I want to come back up.
Frozen. Well, turn on the heater and you wouldn't be frozen.
Yeah, JBT, that boat's all right, but it does not go fast. So if the wind gets up, it's dangerous to be in that boat out there.
How about now?
Oh, much
You're
better.
good now.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta get out and come back in, and it usually works.
What were you saying the channel was?
Zip Ties and Buy Supplies, like the old tires.
I thought you were saying zip ties, but I couldn't tell the other part.
Buy supplies, like the old tires. You know how like the old truck tires used to be?
Yeah.
Now, am I echoing?
Am I echoing now?
Somebody is.
Well, my God.
Now you sound fine, but now when I talk, I can hear myself. Like, let me leave and come back.
So how you doing tonight, Big Matt and Coyote?
Say something.
So
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the echo is coming from. Let's see.
test 1, 2.
Yep, it's coming from Sunfish.
My God.
You don't echo, but when we talk, we echo.
Yeah, he's gone now.
He go.
I was trying to fix it for him.
Yo. No echo.
All right, is that better now?
Maybe.
Yep.
God.
A lot better.
You kind of configure that they got all this technology, but we still have crappy service.
Right? I can't make a cell phone call from my house. I have to get in my truck and drive down the road to make a cell phone call. And
We have
I'm
places like that here in Texas too.
I'm in town.
Most of the lakes that I fish, when I get there, I don't even know if I'd be able to go live.
But I'm in town and I have Verizon.
Oh,
But they do make signal boosters, though, that you can take and plug in your house, and it'll boost your signal of your cell phone.
They have them too where you can plug them in your cigarette lighter
I
or
have
hook them up to a battery.
Who is that? Xfinity for cable at home, and I can connect to the Wi-Fi when I get at home, and it lets me make the phone call through that.
Well, for some
But-
weird reason, AT&T works better down here.
All right, Miss Backwoods, you take it easy
Yeah, take it
and
easy
make
with that back.
Steve get up and do some more stuff for you.
Bye, Miss Backwoods.
I understand having a bad back. That's no fun.
Avid.
Well, there's
Oh,
catfish
no.
bait on the pound.
What?
Now, don't pass out in your truck.
I got hooks for everybody, except for Big Matt.
Avid, the only thing I can see is your bald head.
Good.
I can't even see that. All I see is his glasses.
I see that thing in
It's like
the.
a creature from the Black Lagoon just
Doesn't
staring at me.
he?
I see something red over on the side over there.
It's just not natural if his live well's not running.
No, that's
in the
something hanging
background.
from his rearview mirror.
Oh,
No, I haven't. Oh, this?
Yeah.
that's the only thing. I can't even see it now.
Now he's gonna start having signal problems. You done made him move his
No.
antenna.
That wasn't an antenna.
I wasn't
All right,
saying-
everybody, we need to chip in. Everybody needs to chip in like 10 cents so we can buy some aluminum foil and send it to Sunfish.
What? I got a super hook for sunfish.
Woohoo! I'm gonna make a hat.
No, you need to make some rabbit ear antennas for your stuff.
Hey,
there was
You gotta,
somebody on
you, gotta
live
get
stream.
that, you gotta get the aluminum foil to sunfish before I hook him and throw him in the river for a catfish.
Ooh.
There was somebody on a live stream tonight wearing a tinfoil hat.
Oh man, I missed it.
It
About
even
to-
had
Trapper, you
I'm about
missed
to
it.
get some foil right now.
Hey, don't be messing with Texas now. Because that thing was.
Don't be
he
messing
put
with
a lot of
Texas
work in
now.
that hat.
Because that thing was, he put a lot of work in that hat.
Wendy.
Wendy, you got backbeat coming off you.
Thank you.
She muted herself.
Miss
Oh,
Wendy's
it's
a
cold
hoot.
in my garage right now.
Uh-oh.
That's Wendy's.
I didn't realize I was muted. Sorry. I
I
came
muted
up and
you
I was like,
because
I was
you're
waiting for
echoing.
everybody to come up because for some reason when somebody tries to come up and I'm on here, everybody
You're echoing.
it freezes up. I'm echoing now.
Yeah,
That's
Oh, my
Wendy
Lord.
sounds like a robot.
Well, I don't know what in the Hades to do.
That's
Wendy robot.
Oh Lord. Let me go down and back up.
Welcome to my life, Wendy.
that was the longest echo I think I've heard, though. It was like a 15
Yeah, that's
20
funny.
second delay
Yeah,
before
it was-
it echoed.
Avid, smile so we can see you.
Even if he smiled, well, we can see that. But if
You
you
mean
started
what?
smiling, we
It's not
couldn't see
even
you.
give him 15. Because all the hair.
Do you want to hear my marine joke?
Go for
What,
it.
you throw him in the river?
Do you know what you call 1,000 Marines standing on a corner?
What?
What?
A forest.
No, I'd call that a blade of grass.
They're always wearing camouflage.
Oh,
Uh-huh. That's a blade of grass.
I could see Clayton working on that one still there.
yeah. I was like, I was expecting
What
it to
happened
be
to
like one of
Clayton?
the other jokes that.
Where did you go, Coyote? I can't see you.
He's in his camo.
I know. I can't see him.
All I see is a blade of grass and a goat. And it's some catfish bait.
Oh, I didn't.
I was going to
realize.
say Jar Factory, but
I just was busy doing something else and was trying to be polite to the host.
No, Sandy, all you need is a
Are you a
flashlight or a spotlight to find me. I know exactly where I'm at. See?
we still can't see you.
Okay, is she echoing?
It really, I saw your hand.
We're good.
Windy,
Evan, I hope you catch somebody on that property. You're going to scare the crap out of them.
I'm good at walking up behind them without them hearing me.
Yeah.
I'm very quiet when I walk, and I can just walk right up behind someone and tap them on the shoulder, watch them run into a fucking electric fence.
Avid.
Sorry.
Watch the language.
Scared the shit out of me.
Want to walk into
Yeah,
7,000
Abbott,
volts.
good. Can't take Abbott anywhere, I swear.
I love being in my I love being in my ghillie suit and just come walking up behind somebody.
Hey, I'm not in the ghillie suit when I'm at work.
See,
I'm
Abbott
an-
doesn't need a ghillie suit. He just takes his beard and puts it over his face.
Avid, if you walk up on me, I'm gonna sucker punch you.
You won't have to hit me because you hit the fence before you hit me. You hit 7,000 volts before you hit me.
Hey, Wendy, you want to hear something funny?
Nah.
We're the only ones. We're the
I
only
got my
ones on here
taser,
with no
dude. I'm
beard.
not worried about that, dude. With no beard, I know, right? I've got a flower. I have no
I can't
beard,
even
though. You
grow a
already
beard
know
with my
that.
life depending on it.
I would know who you were with a goatee on.
It's the beard. It's the beard panel.
You kind of look like Jack Sparrow with the goatee, Wendy.
We need to grow a beard.
I don't know. All we need to do is get Miss Becca to come up here with her beard on.
Jack Sparrow, really? Them pretty blue eyes.
That'd be strange.
That would be strange, but it'd be funny.
Miss Becca with a beard.
Wow.
Can you just imagine a female Jack Sparrow,
I
though?
was thinking about I was actually thinking about
Good night, Diane.
I have a couple of like blonde weaves that I can put in my hair that I don't. But I was thinking about taking one of them, making a beard, and doing a video for Ridge Life because he's doing like the beard challenge.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about doing that. He said that you can be a woman with a beard. I'm like, I'm not going to grow one, but I could actually pull that off.
That'd be
It might
funny.
be funny.
Wendy in a beard.
You know, the comedian I am.
It wouldn't be a comedian. It'd be just plain hilarious seeing Wendy in the beard. We're blonde
I
hair.
know, right? Don't even start. Don't even start because I still owe y'all the green hair. Don't even start with no beard stuff. Good Lord.
A blonde,
I done
a
done
blonde
the
with
pink hair, and now I got to do the green.
Hey, she'd be blonde.
Okay, so if
blonde hair for the longest time.
my blonde hair is going to turn green, and I'm probably never going to wash that shit out either. So, but I'll try.
Green usually gonna have red.
That pink was hard to get out.
I bet.
Huh?
I bet any vibrant color. I bet any vibrant color is hard to get out.
Hey, she could lay in the grass and be camouflaged.
I mean, it takes a lot to get my hair.
Hey, she
My
could lay in
hair
the
is
grass
not as
and get,
blonde as it used to be. It used to be bleach blonde.
if she dyes her hair green, she could lay in the grass and get it cut for free.
Now y'all talking about some beard.
When I shave, I look like a
Hilarious.
baby.
Yeah. Cut my face off.
I look like I'm 12
Most
years
men
old when
do.
I shave this off.
Hey, didn't you'd have a close idea what it'd feel like to run into a ceiling fan.
Oh gosh.
Oh Lord. Cut it off on the ceiling fan. Did you have a video of that, Avi? Because that'd be great.
That would be
No,
good.
that hurt. No, that ain't great. That hurts. That's painful.
Yeah, that
Hit
video
by a
would be
ceiling fan.
demonetized
You're like,
real
I'm
quick.
cutting my beard off. I know, right? I'm cutting my beard off and then just running into the ceiling fan. That is viral right there, dude.
No, losing your head, chopping your head of hair to a ceiling fan, that ain't fun. That's why I hate ceiling fans.
No, my ceiling fan in my bedroom is really low, and like I'm always terrified. Like if it's nighttime and I'm like wanting to just like pull the switch, I'm like I'm gonna end up cutting my head off.
Your boyfriend is losing his head. Your boyfriend will get hit in the head if you turn on the switch.
Want to make you feel more at home, Avid?
Man, time flies. I can't believe
Spider-Man
it's
and hanging on the wall.
Now there'll be the.
When he ended up with the green hair, I might as well dye the beard green. I'll call you green. I'm not gonna dye. Who's gonna dye the beard green? Well, if I do, my like I've got that long blonde thing that I can put on my chin and make it look like a beard. I'm not gonna dye it though, because it's expensive. But yeah, I already
You
did
look
the
like
pink hair.
Gandalf the Grey.
I gotta turn
Huh?
that audio off. It's way too loud.
You make yourself look like Gandalf.
Gandalf.
Yeah, for real. Oh my gosh, Carl said he's gonna dye his hair on the 17th. What color are you dyeing your hair, Carl? I did mine pink. I'm doing mine green for my 300 subs, and then I'm already getting up there to 400. So at 400, y'all got to come up with a color. I'm gonna dye it for every 100.
I would volunteer to dunk her hair in a green dye by holding her ankles, holding her upside down by her ankles, dunking her in there.
When it gets close to summertime, though, I'm not dyeing my hair any color. 'Cause my hair is blonde, and I'm not doing that.
See, I'd volunteer to hold Wendy up by her ankles and dunk her hair in the green dye.
My hair is a virgin, never been dyed.
That's a good thing.
We hit that one at the same time.
I dyed my hair black one time, like all of it. Eyebrows, beard, everything. It was all dyed black.
My brother, at one time, he wanted to dye his hair, so he went and got this big 5-gallon pot with dye in it and everything. So I picked him up by the ankles and I dunked him all the way down into his shoulders in it. About 3 or 4 times like a tea bag, and I let him kneel over the pot until it quit dripping. His hair, his face, his head, his neck, his shoulders were all green.
Oh my gosh. And it was right before Halloween.
Good night, y'all.
I was
I'm
so
getting off
lucky
here. I
because
gotta
it was
get
right
up.
before Halloween, but with almost.
I'm about to have to get off too. My wife keeps texting me.
Almost bleached blonde hair. I thought
You're breaking up, Wendy.
I was trying to get brown headed, and am I breaking up?
Yeah. You sound like a cracker.
Sound like a cracker.
Yeah, you're cracking up.
Is it
Later, everybody.
a
It's cool chatting.
Later, Clayton.
See you later, Clayton.
Good night.
Yeah, his mom came home after that.
You're muted.
And she beat him.
Oh, wow.
Matt, you're not
You're
working.
muted, Matt.
No, he's
You
not
muted
muted, but
yourself.
his mic's not working.
He muted himself.
No, he's not muted. The mic.
Yeah, it does because his mic has a line through it.
Not right now.
Oh, he has to go out and come back in. Still can't hear you, Mike. Or Matt. Wendy's muted now, too.
I'm just muted because the dogs are barking. Hear them?
Ankle biters? Why not?
I don't know why they woke up.
They heard me.
Probably. They're like, we're going to get Bigfoot tonight.
Oh, Bigfoot would make them step on them and make them into a new rug.
Right? We'll have a Kiwi rug.
Hey, start.
Right? They don't have that much hair, though, so it'd probably take all of them. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
What's really going on?
Sound like
a rug pack about 5 or 6 of them.
They're mad because one of the females is in heat. She's only like 6 months old, so she's not been spayed yet. And I've got her in a kennel. All are surrounding her.
You back, Matt?
Trying to get a date. I'll be right back.
You back, Matt?
We see you.
No, we don't.
Just as I said that, he went away.
I knew as soon as you opened your mouth, something was going to happen.
He was working all night, and all of a sudden it just quit working.
Unless he muted his volume on his tablet. Oh, we're going to take over.
All righty. It's
a trapping Sasquatch show.
Mm-hmm.
Trapping Bigfoot show.
So how have you been, sir?
Working since 11.
Oh, wow.
I already scared the shit out of 3 people walking outside the fence. I seen them coming up the fence, and I was like 200 yards ahead of them.
Uh-huh.
I went right on this black Jeep on the back of it, dropped the gate without them seeing it or hearing it, and I sat on it with my feet on the guardrail. They walked right up to me, and they were talking and testing the fence. And there's one guy was reaching in to see if the hot wire's on and go, "Yeah!" Well, he hit both those wires, and he got his ass lit up. And his friend ran into him, pushed him into the wires even more.
Oh, man.
I fell on the back of that Jeep, laughing my butt off. I laid in the bucket seats while those guys are looking for where that sound came from. They turned around and I tapped them on the shoulder through the fence, and they about used the bathroom.
Oh, man. I do something kind of like that to my wife sometimes. I'll be coming out of the garage, going into the house, about the same time she's heading to the bedroom. And I don't even try to scare her. I'm always right there at the right time, and it scares the crap out of her.
Can y'all hear me now?
I can hear you now. But right, Kyle, the bad part about it, the electric fence is 7,000 volts.
Oh. But the amperage isn't that bad, though.
The amperage is at 2.5 amps.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It could be 3, but 3 amps would kill you.
I got hit with 9,000 volts out of a neon light in an arcade game.
Well, see, this electric fence can go up to 12,000 volts at 2.5 amps. And it still makes you lose bodily control.
Oh, yeah.
At 2.5 amps.
Well, I was literally killed. Luckily, I landed right near the lifeguard, and she did CPR and brought me back.
Yeah, good thing is about this amperage, it won't kill you. But
it'll hurt.
Oh, it'll hurt. The bad part is the cop that's working with me tonight for backup outside the gate.
Uh-huh.
He's driving up behind him with the headlights off and no lights on whatsoever, creeping up behind him, watching him. Man, when I hit that fence, he turned on that light and he tried to get out of his squad car and he couldn't stand because he's laughing so hard. It was funny.
Oh, yeah.
I scared him and he hit that fence and with both hands, the electrical fence, and I got behind him, touched him, and that's all it wrote. And I looked around to see who was it, and I didn't see the cop, but I reached through the fence and touched him on the shoulder, and I don't know why they had to reach through the fence again.
So, Sandy, who ghosted you? Or was you asking me a question?
I think she was asking you a question and you ghosted. Because you was having problems with your
that was when my stuff started acting up.
Right.
Oh, yes, we get possums. We get skunks. Raccoons. Bobcats, coyotes. Most of the time we just dispatch them and use them for bait.
I'm here, y'all, listening. Sorry. I had to break up a big old dog fight. Lord.
How do you call it a big old dog fight when you got little coyote baits running around there?
It's when you got a dog in a cage and you got about 6 males killing each other.
You put the 6 males in individual cages and let the female run.
I have that too, but you know what? I have a little bitty mobile home that does not accommodate all them cages. I do stack them sometimes, but
Put them in there, stack them up.
and then they literally do the song where they're singing, and oh my gosh, they're just driving me crazy. When it's warm outside, it's awesome.
You know you fix that one? Get them all sprayed and neutered.
That's what I'm trying to do. It's so expensive to do all that. Well, no, I am actually, because we breed them and we sell them, and now it's just getting to the point where it's like, okay.
That. Get them relocated.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
My neighbor,
driving me nuts.
My neighbor in Montana, when she started breeding dogs, she had a shed built that was insulated just like a house. Yep. Had kennels in them for males and females in the breeding kennel.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how she did it. But she had that house soundproofed to where you couldn't hear the dogs barking outside of it.
Right.
It was
Yeah, and
soundproof.
like
It was AC in
She's
the
gonna soundproof
summer.
her she shed
they
so she
ain't
can be
going in
in it
my
when
damn
you
she
can.
shed. Hell no, they ain't. They ain't going in my she shed.
That's what I said. So you can be in there and you ain't got to listen to it.
Yeah,
Exactly. I'm only gonna bring my sweet little girls in there with me, and the boys can stay with him. I'm not. No, I'm not dealing with it.
but
KY
hey, she had AC
Adventures.
in the summertime and heat in winter.
Yeah, the spring and the summer is awesome. I mean, I don't have to really deal with too much, but the wintertime is bad. But I only have three females that are not spayed yet. So yeah, I'm working on that. I'm just gonna be done with it. I can't deal anymore. They aggravate me too bad.
You can do the males too, then that'll change your whole disposition.
I have more males than females though, and the males cost more.
Yeah, but males are going to do that to the females anyway until they get neutered.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I know that the one that's in heat right now, she's already got latched on 3 times before I started making her stay in the cage because her diaper was too big and she kept pulling it off.
Some
So,
counties will spade or neuter for you for free.
not
Yeah,
here. Not here. They used to. They used to here. And now it's a low cost, and the low cost is $80. So to me, that's not really low cost.
that ain't low
Um,
cost.
no, my vet does
Low
it for
cost,
100.
hey, low
My
cost
vet
is
does,
$15.
yeah, my vet does it for 120. The low cost does it for 80, and you have to have the rabies vax and all their shots up to date. So you have to pay another $10 for rabies vax, I think. It's $5 for nail trim, which I do all their nails, their baths, and all that stuff. I worm them. I do all
Hey
that stuff.
Vanessa.
But you have to have the rabies vax aren't up to date on them, so that's extra money. So it's $100. Anyway, you look at it for each dog.
Vanessa Kitty.
It's annoying as crap, but it's all good. Oh, I was getting ready to hit that.
I I do like I can neuter a dog like a rancher neuters a male sheep or a bull cow
You see, I don't have.
using a real tiny rubber band.
Right. Well, maybe you could teach me how to do it. I'll do it myself. I'm scared to. Am I going to kill them? Like, I
No,
don't know how to do that.
Don't do it yourself.
Yeah.
don't do it yourself because it's it's good if you know what you're doing and how to do it. But watching them walk
Suffer?
away with it, it ain't really suffering. It's more of a pinching pain until it goes numb.
No, I couldn't
Using that
do it.
rubber band.
Yeah, and then you got to stare. You
I'd
got to
rather
smell that
just,
nasty smell.
no, I just rather just pay
And
the $100
after
to
a while,
do it.
it'll fall off and the rubber band will fall off after that skin fuses itself
No,
together.
I'm good. I'm good. No. I
But
got a test study, but I don't think I can do all that. No, I'm good.
that's a long duration of pain and numbing.
All I know is that females, when they're spayed, are the sweetest dogs in the world. Like my female that is spayed, she is amazing. And the other ones are awesome too, but when they go in heat, they are just a
And you can
handful.
type in drop, and Nightbot will drop your link so anybody else in here can pick you up.
And check
I've been
out all of our children.
There's only 4 people left in here, so.
Matt.
Really?
I've been typing dropping, but I've been doing it backwards. PORD.
Prod? Really?
Pord. P-O-R-D, Pord.
Poured?
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
lord.
dropped backward. P-O-R-D.
Yeah, you're right. Poured. I said prod. Poured. You're right. Who's hello, KYG Adventures. They're new.
Yeah.
Where did Cody go?
He's
He's
there.
still there. He's just hiding.
Is he sleeping?
No, he's coughing too much.
That
No,
dog's looking at me like, what are
I'm
you
so
talking about,
Rice
Willie?
Krispie under my mouth right now.
He's looking at you like he wants your puppies, Wendy.
Oh no, I want a bite of them. Let me get in on my action.
Oh,
I
Dingo,
smell them from here.
they'd probably be buddies.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be breakfast.
Like I can smell them from this screen.
Ooh, Rice Krispies. You didn't give Dingo any.
He didn't want Dingo Hopper. Dingo's like, what'd you talk about, Willis? I'll get a bite. He saved me a piece.
Okay, Sandy, you have a good one.
Night, Sandy.
Oh, she's
Good night,
going to-
Sandy.
He's what?
Andy,
She's got to go make dinner.
go ahead.
Make dinner.
Gotta go make dinner. I gave
Where's
Dingo
Sandy
a
at?
snack and he went and threw up.
Australia.
What is going on in there? My dogs are going crazy. Did you hear what I made for dinner, Ben?
No.
I got a video. I got a short video, but I didn't get to put it up yet because I got it on here. That's okay. I'll do it tomorrow or whatever. Homemade loaded baked potato skins.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Yum. I mean, with lots of cheese and crispy bacon. I did that. I made hamburgers too. The hamburgers I marinated in the dill seasoning. That was pretty good too. Lots of sodium, so bad stuff.
KYG found you while he's in custom live streaming chat.
Huh?
Well, that's cool.
Who what?
KYG found Big Matt while he's in custom live stream chat.
Cool. Good morning, Matt.
Endgame Pixelberry.
Hey, Backlash, we're still at it.
Where's Backlash?
Right there.
Oh. I found it funny. I put a video, my second video, I was saying that I could have, you could do teams in a Channel Cat tournament. And afterwards, he says, I went in on the tournament. I'm like, there's teams that can enter this tournament. Just talk to Danny.
You need to move your tablet around a little bit. You're starting to sound
Hey, Backlash.
There. Better?
Yes.
Like I admire Big Matt.
Where do you work, Backlash?
Everybody got quiet.
Well, I was trying to get Avid to repeat what he was saying a minute ago.
Okay, Avid, go.
I don't remember what was the
He
tournament?
wanted to enter something.
Oh, about Backlash. He messaged me a couple times about entering the Channel Cat tournament. And I told him earlier because if you'd have paid attention to the second video, teams are allowed on the tournament. Then I told him, well, just ask Danny if you two can fish as a team.
Constructor inspector.
I can show you how to destruct a construction real quick.
He inspects concrete.
I can make some construction.
I can show him how quick I can destroy concrete.
Destroy something. I can destroy something real quick. Come fix my destruction.
Yeah, good
All
luck.
I have to do is go get a D85 coal bulldozer that they use in big coal mines. Turn the key on, put it in first gear, and get out of it and just walk away. It'll go through all the concrete. There won't be no concrete there, just a big hole.
But Big Matt, I was asking a little while ago, how long was you on? Because I seen you on a couple times, but I couldn't chat. You was on forever earlier.
Isn't this your third time?
Yeah.
I think he's been on all day, all night.
No, this is third time.
Wow.
I went live early yesterday morning, and then Vicky was live, or Ashley was
I think
live,
you're on
Vicky
Vicky's, I
was
think.
live, and then I came back on around lunchtime and stopped right around 9 o'clock, and then about midnight I started again.
Oh my Lord.
This
I
is
admire
third time.
you. I can't do it.
Nobody else was live, and I was bored.
I know. I understand. See, and that's me. I'm like, I'm so bored, and I'll sit down, and I'm like, and I'll turn on my computer, and I always see you. I'm like, he's there, or he's there, or he's there. Then I'm like, I gotta get on a live, and then my dogs start going crazy, or hubby's home, or something has to happen, and I'm like, oh crap, I gotta go do something. So it's like every time I actually sat down to take a break, I turn on the computer and I see my brother Big Matt, and I wanted to chat and I couldn't because I knew if I started chatting I couldn't walk away to finish whatever was going on, and it was like, oh crap.
Well,
and that's how it
and
happened.
every time that I've went live today, I've gained 5 people.
That's awesome. Well, I went on. I had to do off the wall preppers modding earlier, and it was supposed to be an hour, and it ended up being 3 hours. And then after that, I went on Jake's over at Many Texas on Back 20. And then I stayed on his for a while because I was talking to Jan and them. And then that's when I come over here. But that was really the only time I got to sit down without having to do stuff. You know?
Well, and, it's simple. I'm not necessarily trying to get the watch hours. I'm just trying. I think I want to hit that 1K mark.
Of course. I mean, why not? I mean, I hit the 300. You seen how long it took me to get that 300? And I went from 300 to 30 in 2 days. And then back down to...
It took me forever to get to 100. It took me forever to get to 100, and then it was like...
Yep.
All of a sudden, I was at 400, and then it was pain for me to get 400 to stick. But then once I got past 400, boom,
right, and that's how mine was too. Like,
pace, moving forward. So,
but here's the thing, because I've only been on for like 4 months. So when I got my first 20, I was like, oh my gosh, I was so excited because you don't know, you know what I mean? And then it's like, okay, so my goal needs to be 100. Seemed like it took forever. when I got to like 80 or 90, I was so excited, and I could never get the 100. Then I get the 100, and then it was like, how in the world am I ever going to get anywhere else? And then with the help of all you guys, I finally got to the 300, but it took forever after 2 something. And
See,
then when I finally got
Backlash, that's where I was stuck at
I got
forever.
330, but I got 300, and then I went to 330 in 2 days. So I got that 30 people in 2 days.
Right around the 360 mark is where I stalled, and then it just blew up overnight.
But now I've realized what I need to do, and that's what I'm doing is, not only the homesteading community and this community, like all of our communities are merging. I'm not being productive enough. I'm not staying in. I keep staying in the same community that I'm already friends with and subscribe to, and everybody subscribe to me. That's not going to help me grow. I've got to make better videos, longer videos, and I've got to venture out into other communities. You know what I mean? Like me staying in homesteading and me staying in prepping and then coming over to fishing and hunting and stuff like that. It does help, but I don't do hunting and fishing, so I can't do videos on that. You know what I mean? So I need to venture out, like the gardening community. I'm not involved enough in the gardening community, and that's where I need to be. So I'm trying to meet so many people in the gardening community right now.
My first year of me doing YouTube videos and live streams, I hit 395 in the first year.
But I've been there for 4 months, and already at 330.
When I hit 800 is when I stalled out. I kept dropping. No, I hit 800, then I went down to 600. I hit 800, went down to 600. I couldn't stay at 800. It took me 6 months to stay at 800.
Well, that's like Frontier was moving pretty steady towards the 1K, and then he got to 800 and just it didn't want to move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and
when I hit 900,
then he started going to other chats and doing other, and finding out that he was interested in these other things, and people started noticing him over there and started, dropping his link.
It's not just about being a sub. You have to be friends with people. You got to communicate. You got to be involved. You can't just expect somebody to sub you and then to be there 5 days later. Because not YouTube. YouTube is not taking people from you. You're taking people from you. Because you have to communicate.
No, you got that wrong with you.
They do. But I'm just saying.
No. I find out what's going on because it's the people that subbing to you. They're not watching your videos. They're not commenting. They're not leaving a heart. They're just going in there, hitting the sub button and the subscribe, and they're leaving.
Yeah.
That's what the deal is. When I hit 890, I quit moving because I go to all other channels just like Big Matt does. There's a lot of things over here.
What happened with that? I guess YouTube got that person, but I hit them. I guess YouTube automatically what? That's weird. They automatically got a bot? Did you see that, Matt?
Yeah, YouTube got that one before you did. YouTube got them because they were reported.
I don't even.
I've never seen it. I've never seen YouTube get a bot like that.
That just means that all the ones that we've been reporting all night are finally starting to realize, hey, wait a minute, there's
awesome.
One channel numerous times.
That one there, I reported 6 times Sunday night off my channel.
Yeah, I've seen that same one too tonight.
What's the name?
It's Bagamama in El Coco.
That's a Russian.
They've been hit 6 times today in my chat.
Okay. Because I've seen it too.
I hit him 6 times Sunday night in his channel and reported him.
I've
And
never seen
YouTube's
YouTube
been
with it.
YouTube's been trying to follow him and everything.
That's wild. Because I've not seen him get them. So that's cool. That helps us out. But I did. I hit him after that. So it said held for
Later,
review.
Clayton.
When it says held for review, you've got to still hide them. Held for review does not mean they're blocked off of your chat.
Oh, if they're up for review,
That's what it
their
said. Yeah.
accounts are frozen. Their account's
All
frozen.
right, Clayton.
Because if I'm in, like, say for instance, I'm modding in a channel and it'll say, somebody will put a comment that makes perfectly sense, not nothing harmful, YouTube will hide it, and then you're like, you have to look at it, and you have to review the comment, and if it's nothing hateful, then you just show it, or you can hide it.
But on the YouTube side, they can pause your account until they get it reviewed to see if it's a scam or something.
That's the reason why you want to mod to hide it automatically. If anything pops up like that, it says
No, you
don't
want to
hide
mod
it.
to report it automatically.
You want to report it before you hide it.
Yes.
You report it before you hide it.
Well, it's different on different channels. Because there's
No,
a couple
it's
of
the same on all channels. You report it before you hide it. If you hide it, you can't report it.
No, some people want them to hide it first, but
right. I've been modding for Off the Wall Prepper all night, and they don't want you to even report it. It says it hurts the channel if you report them. So see, it's different.
If you're reporting trolls, regular trolls, that's different. It does hurt the channel, but this is
these
spam.
bots.
No, it's not bots. It's spam.
These ain't bots. It's spam coming out of Russia.
It's the spam. That's what I meant. Spam, not bots. Sorry.
Because and whatever you do, don't click on whatever they got because it may not just be a porn site. It may not.
It's gonna be taking your channel over.
No, it's a hacker thing. It's coming out of Russia.
Trying to get information on you so that he can hack you and get vital information.
They take your channel name and your channel picture, and they go around and they do it. Because I got it yesterday, and a big channel. I don't know, y'all know Simple Life Reclaimed. I got you just won this prize. Here's my phone number, and it had their logo. And I emailed Melanie because she emails me sometimes. And I emailed her, and I said, Melanie, I said, you got hacked again. Sorry, girl. And I sent her a screenshot of it.
Yeah, but that's out of Russia. That's doing that.
Yeah.
But if someone told me that you couldn't track it, I'm like, yeah, you can track it.
Mm-hmm. And now you can, since they done the YouTube back to the way it was, you can actually go straight to their channel, block them, and report them. But when you're blocking them, whether you're on somebody else's live stream or not, you're blocking them from your channel.
Mm-hmm. And that gives them a strike against their channel.
But that's just like they're also implying that if you get timed out in somebody else's chat more than 3 times, your channel is put in like a jail.
Right. Like 3, 6, 9 months, a year, or whatever.
Yeah. That's the reason why when certain people are in certain rooms with a wrench that likes to put me in timeout, I just come in, say hi, and watch for a while. If they time me out more than once, I'm gone. I'm not saying nothing else. I'm just leaving.
Oh, I seen our friend this morning.
Which one?
The one that we want to keep hammering every time he comes in and chat. 712.
712?
Yep. He was in two live streams today, setting up on panel, not saying anything, just sitting there like an idiot.
Who are we talking about? Or is it secretive?
Does he have a wrench in your channel?
He's fixing to use it. I got to go into controls and take that away.
Yeah.
Because he seems to think that he's Mr. Big Shot again.
I don't know who y'all talking about, so I'll just stay out of it.
Well, I'll just say this, it's a good thing that over in Backlashes is that I'm a moderator over there. He'd have been doing it to me over there too.
I don't have a wrench in Backlashes, so I don't worry about it.
I'll say his name. There's probably a few people in here that are friends with him or whatever, but Mike Turner, yeah. He likes to time me out just about everywhere I go.
He hates it because I spend $20 and he tells everybody I'm wasting money just to time him out.
You ain't got to pay me if he comes in here. Time him out, block him, whatever. I don't care. I don't want all that drama over here.
I don't want the drama either. Because my channel is not about drama. It's not about bullshit. It's not about someone coming in there and starting to complain.
Yeah.
They come in there and complain and start that crap. They get blocked, they get timed out, and they get kicked out.
Yeah. Well, and he's the reason why I don't go over to the boar's nest.
Someone told me in my chat, quit whining, and I turned that boy out too.
I don't know. I don't think I know who we're talking about, or do I?
He wouldn't come into your channel.
Yeah, of course.
And then again, I also said he wouldn't come into Ryan's channel either, and he did.
That's been Ryan's channel.
Most people don't come to my channel. It's okay, though.
It's okay. You don't have me as a mod in your channel.
I got reported.
And see, I like this now that I'm in StreamYard and I don't have to leave StreamYard to report and block them.
I reported. Cool. Do I need to go to the channel and report, or can I just hit report?
You can go to their channel and block them from yours.
I don't want to do all that.
Well, even when you just click on it and on their name and report it there, it automatically blocks them from your channel also.
But I don't have anybody coming to my channel, so why should I worry about it?
Oh, hey, I come to your channel. You just don't know when I'm in.
You have to go live. That's the only time they come.
Okay. So I don't need to worry about it until I go live, right? And then I'm going to have you guys blocking them. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So what I'm doing now is...
First you got to go live.
I'm going to. Gosh. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me, Smalls.
She goes,
hey,
I'm going to go to live
you
tomorrow.
open the door to that one.
I'm going live tomorrow. Be there, please. Be there, please. Okay, I'll be there. I'll be there.
My dogs are driving me crazy. I can never get a moment's peace.
We can't be there if you ain't live.
Look, I'll tell you what. Y'all raise me money. Get me a service for my she shed. And I'll be going live all the time. Because I need to be warm. It's too cold in there.
Yeah, man. Like I go to your channel. Every time you drop a new video, I go. Every time you have a new video, I go. Even if it's just a short, I'll go.
Backlash supports my channel. I love Matt. He does. He supports my channel.
We all go to your channel.
I know. I love all you guys. Y'all are my brothers. It's awesome. I know we're all busy. We can't go to everybody's channels. I support y'all. Y'all support me. We're good.
I have over 1,500 channels I'm subscribed to right now.
I'm close to like 1,000, I think. And I don't go to over half of them because there's not enough time in the day, and we all go through that.
Because now I sleep during the day.
Doesn't mean we don't love each other.
Steven, we're getting a feedback off of you.
Yeah, I know. Trying to turn it down. My phone's touchy.
Steve, what is he doing? I thought he
What's
was
up? I'm back
sleeping.
at it again.
I just woke up.
He's
I've been
sleeping.
sleeping since Matt's.
All day.
Yeah, it's just.
Morning.
I didn't
Morning,
realize
sunshine.
I just got my store set up.
It's my allergies.
Well,
I didn't
Backlash,
realize it, but it's an hour
I'm
into my
planning on-
anniversary.
Well, happy anniversary.
Well, nobody buys my shirts, so I'll have to put some more shirts out there. Nobody's gonna buy Southern Zone and Grown shirts. I already know that. It's all good.
Peter.
I got shirts for men, women, kids, babies. I got
Look,
aprons. I got coffee cups.
if y'all if any of y'all got stickers, you better send me one, or I'm not gonna be your friend. I'm just kidding.
My
Backlash.
daughter
I'm gonna tell
just
you like I tell everybody else. I don't get an address. I ain't sending anything.
my daughter just
Abby,
graduated
you got
and
my address.
Hey, everybody.
Hmm?
Hey,
Look,
Backlash.
I will give you
Everybody
my
in
address,
chat.
but I don't know who's got stickers.
I don't.
Who's got stickers? I don't, but I'm
I
getting
might
some.
be working on a new sticker. I don't know yet. Still gonna have the dog.
I'm working on a logo.
I got a new transparent sticker on the store site that's gonna be cool.
I'm waiting for
It'd be cool if I did that and it actually showed the
Warrior's
timestamp on
Heart
it as well.
to get his stickers from Amazon to see how he likes them. He just ordered some from Amazon, and if he likes his, I'll check them out.
Peter, it's 3:09 a.m. where I am. It's probably 4 something where Avid is.
it's only 1 o'clock.
Actually, it's
1 o'clock
309 here too, Big Matt.
where Mr. Coyote is. So
Big Matt, me and you are in the
It's
central time
4:09
zone.
here.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 4:09 and it's almost my bedtime.
My daughter,
and Backwoods
Yeah.
and Backlash, because you wasn't here earlier. Dill Hole, if he shows up over here, he is not wanted.
He's not wanted?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Tell me, because I know other chats that he goes into.
Oh, he's not
You better tell
a
me.
family-friendly channel.
Really?
Yeah.
What's his name?
he was on my live last night.
Yeah, he
Dale,
was. Wasn't he, Kelly?
he won't be back.
What
He was
happened?
up on the
I don't
family
do
channel with
I
Coyote.
remember. Was I there? I don't even remember.
It was you had left. It was after you left.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
I think a
understand
few
Mac. Everybody
channels.
talking at the same time. I didn't hear Mac because everybody started talking at the same time.
Dill Hole. That's his channel name.
Okay, I have to keep an eye out for him.
Did
a
he
nice
say
guy.
something, or was it just his channel?
He's got a bit of a potty mouth.
Well,
Well, he won't make it
I
wrong
can't
in
I
the
went
channel.
back and looked at his channel, and I was like, no.
You know, he goes into OTWPs too. A lot. I know y'all don't go over there, but I'm just saying. Just telling you, Big Mac.
Yeah, but does
He
he
goes in
go up
there
on
and they're like,
stream?
hey. No.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just don't want him over here. So I don't have nothing against him personally, but
I don't want him trying to ruin a family channel either,
Right.
Yep.
especially if you're monetized,
We don't
because
go
YouTuber put a claim against it, then you got to fix it. And I don't feel like deleting a live stream
Yeah.
or editing a live stream, because they make you edit the live stream to get that out of it.
Cool,
Well,
Backlash.
shoot it, Backlash.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
Why? Backlash is just backlash the gun.
Yeah, I seen about a 500
knew that
pound
was
one too
coming.
one time when I was driving dump truck. I laid on the air horn, so he'd get away from the highway, so no one would hit him. He took off running.
You know, Big Mac, he's going to do that bullet like he does that gun. It's going to backlash.
fire, man.
He'll end up putting a hole in his engine instead of the bear.
He seen Ellie Mae. Don't even lie. You know he's seen my pig. She done escaped.
Yeah.
Ellie
that
Mae's
one-
trucking it.
That one right there, Backlash.
Oh, yeah. For real.
Well, last night I had a guy on here. It was up on panel, and he was kind of iffy for me. And he said one bad word, and I told him, hey, we're a family-friendly channel. We got to keep it clean. And he's like, oh, okay. My bad. Sorry. I'll try. I'm fine with that. But
I don't mean to go half the time, just a slip of the tongue.
It didn't matter.
Oh, well, I mean, I say stuff sometimes, but I don't say F-bombs or nothing like that.
It didn't matter how many times Coyote said, hey, watch your language. The dude was and he would stop for a little while, and then he'd start pushing it back again. Yeah. But I'm sorry, out of respect for people like Backlash, him and his daughter sit here
You
and
got
watch my
peppered,
channel.
Backlash. What do you mean?
He got peppered finally.
Yeah, he went to spray the bed and he peppered himself.
He got pepper lashed.
He means prepared.
Tried going into a gas room in the boot camp like I had to do.
I remember something about being peppered, but I forgot what it meant.
Wendy, he went to spray pepper sprayed the bear, and he pepper sprayed himself.
Yeah.
Oh
no!
The wind blew it back in his face.
Hey, there's a channel called Johnny Small Peppers.
Yep.
He finally
Johnny
got
Small
pepper
Pepper. Yep.
lashed.
He backlashed his pepper spray.
No.
So I did that about 2 months ago. All of the chili peppers and stuff that I got on my garden, I dehydrated, and I'm going to make powder. So I did put my gloves on because the first time I didn't, and I regretted it. I put them in my little grinder in the kitchen and grinding them up. Well, I did not. That's what I'm saying. I did not. And when I lifted that lid off, the smoke come out, and I'll be damned. I almost died. I swear I almost died. I was on fire for days.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm not outside, leave the lid on, wait a little while. It messed me up pretty bad. Pretty sure I went blind. I think that's why I can't see my computer good now. I damaged my cornea or something.
I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to ask.
Coyote, you didn't fall
I have a
asleep.
ton of peppers to make it into powder, so maybe I can do a video on it.
Just can't hardly get a word in.
Please talk.
We can't. We try to say something, someone else steps in. Coyote.
Yes.
You can talk.
I'm just listening to y'all right now.
That's a long ways to go, Backlash. You may go live tonight.
Hey, that's a long road.
Yep.
Yeah, my wife just came in and said, I'm heading to bed. How much longer?
You know that's a hint,
It's
right?
officially your anniversary now, so happy anniversary.
Hey,
Thank you.
That's kind of a hint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I need to kick you off the panel, or are you afraid that you're going to get your beard shaved?
I'm going to wait till she falls asleep and I'm going to go find all the clippers and hide them and then I'll go to bed.
I think she's. I'm going to shut up.
Yeah.
But
All right.
it is 30 years now.
I am going to end the stream now.
Oh, you don't have to do that for me.
Oh no, I've been on here for 3 hours this time, and I got to try to get some sleep because I got to be up in the morning early to work. I got a couple of.
Steven Russell. I don't know. That looks like a bot.
Whoops.
Don't.
Right, Big Matt. We hit that one at the same time.
Yep.
Alrighty, well, you have a good night, Matt.
All right, have a good night. Thanks, Matt.
I'm gonna try.
Yep.
Good night, Matt.
Going back to bed, Steve.
You can do my video now, I guess.
Are you going to bed, Steve? Or are you going back live? Or
He's going live. You know he is.
I was going to check my video quick, but that's okay. I know I made it quick. But yeah,
He's going live.
I don't know who's going to come on at this time of night. It'd be mostly people across the pond, probably.
Nope. Across the pond, peeps.
Well, Backlash will be there.
All right. It's got the night shift.
No, I'm just asking because if you are, I'll have it on. I'll just be trying to sleep.
All right. Well,
I'll be there. I'll be there for a few minutes, but then I'm gonna have to go too. But I'll stay up for a few more minutes. Not too.
Well,
I could be around for a little bit, I guess.
no, it's all right.
Maybe an hour. Maybe an hour.
It's only 1:30.
I don't want to.
I can chat.
I don't want to go live and then people leave and then I don't have anybody on live and then everybody's just chatting.
Aw.
Oh crap.
We'll be there. We'll be there.
But, all right. I'll see you in a little bit then.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.
All right, Matt. Later, everybody.
Thank you, Big Matt, brother.
Uh-huh.
Love ya. Bye.
Bye. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining my live stream again. As always, it's been a pleasure. I'll catch you on the next one. And if y'all don't have the Backwoods Misfit, you can go check him out. I will drop his link real quick. Maybe. I'll try. There you go. I just dropped his link. So if y'all want to go over there and hang out with him, y'all all are more than welcome. I will be over there in the background, but I am going to be trying to get some sleep. So y'all have the rest of a good night. God bless, and I'll catch you next time.